Good afternoon. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. It's 3 o'clock. The Titans have signed wide receiver Chimere Dike to his rookie contract. Dike, selected in the fourth round of the 2025 NFL Draft, becomes the eighth player from the team's 9-player draft class to sign with the team. Second-round pick and outside linebacker Olufemi Oladejo is the only draft pick from this year's draft class who remains unsigned. The NCAA Baseball Super Regionals get started this weekend, where 4 SEC teams will try to reach Omaha. Number 4, Auburn hosts number 13, Coastal Carolina, tonight at 8 p.m. Number 6, LSU hosts West Virginia starting Saturday at 1. And number 14, Tennessee heads to Fayetteville to face off against number 3, Arkansas. First pitch for Game 1 is on Saturday at 4 p.m. Game 2 on Sunday at 2 p.m. And if needed, Game 3 on Monday. You can catch the Ball Network all the games right here on The Zone. Also, Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight as the Edmonton Oilers hold a 1-0 lead over the Florida Panthers. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. on TNT. For all your foundation repair and whatever needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Channel 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City, right, Babs?
I mean, it's okay.
There she is, y'all. Here we go. Here
Come on, Babette.
we go.
Come on, Babette. Come on, Babette.
In all seriousness, there is severe weather in the area. We will keep you updated. Shout out Nashville Severe Weather. Shout out David Drobny, who started.
I saw that.
He started that site. I've known him for a long time. He's stepping away.
Why?
But it was all like it's
because
still
it was
going to,
all like on the side that he did
all
it.
on the side. Didn't make money
Oh,
off
really?
it. They just did it for the love of it. And so, like, when they got sponsorship dollars, it was to help the business continue to go. And they do an incredible job there. They're going to keep going. He's just stepping away. So shout out, Dave.
Well, we appreciate
great
it,
job.
man.
And we appreciate you. Slay Dog is here, y'all.
I'm in the building.
I was just thinking maybe it's me that breaks the mic over here.
Could be.
Because I
we
just
got the warning email.
Is it this, Zeph? Would this break it?
No, it's the
Like actual mic itself? I don't touch
no.
that.
See the gray part at the top right above the light?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the part that bends it in and out.
right. So I don't need to turn it like that.
No, the one that goes like up and like this. Watch
Yeah.
my mic.
Oh, this.
Like, sorry, that was perfect.
You sound like
for
you're on
radio.
a porch
Sounded like I was
swing.
going, I don't know what that was.
That was great.
Like a Cracker Barrel on
great
the porch.
for radio right there. But yeah, that part right there.
Executive producer of 3HLSF.
What's up?
What is that?
Dawn and Slay don't know this, but we were talking about the show at like 4:45 this morning, or I was.
Yes, I woke up to several texts about
What the heck
about what
But
the
is wrong with y'all?
You made the mistake of telling me that you silence your phone when you go to sleep. So I know, like, if I have an idea, I will not remember it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you're good. No, you can text it.
Yeah. So I text.
I had to silence y'all last night.
What happened last night?
I just
I wasn't on it, was I?
Oh, me and Zeph were talking about the show at like 11:30.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, y'all went off. Yeah, see, my what's the name? My Do
Mute.
Not Disturb jumps on at 11.
See, I don't do
Unless it's the weekend.
I don't do
Oh,
the
really?
do not disturb in case there's something important. I don't
No,
want
that's the way to
miss.
beat that, though.
But then I'm like, okay, this is not important.
Yeah, you
Mute.
can just mute.
You want me to tell you how to beat Do Not Disturb?
No.
Call back to back.
Really?
Absolutely.
Call back to back.
Trust and believe.
So if I call you and it goes straight to voicemail because you have me on do not disturb, and then I immediately hang up and call you back,
It's
it will
gonna
go
ring.
to you.
You got certain people that you can let through. So if it's really important, like what you're saying, then it'll let them through. The other people it'll deny. So I got
Okay.
y'all. Y'all made my list.
Oh, I was going to ask.
Yeah, y'all
That's really nice of
Yeah,
you,
y'all the
Slay.
back-to-back list. I'm shiny. It's from the barbershop. I'm gonna
So
wash my face.
shiny.
Hey, wait, I love it when you go to the barbershop. What was the
was the
topic
talk?
of
Yeah.
discussion?
Fill us in.
I had my glasses on listening to Tony Vitello with the Ryan McGee story. So I really didn't listen to the
So
barbershop.
good. We're going to talk about that
Yeah, I
later.
listened to the barbershop today.
Oh man. I like the barbershop.
Nah,
talks.
this is when you go to my barber knows. Like if there's a lot of people in the barbershop, he'll ask me, "You engaging today? Or you going to sleep?" I tell him I'm going to sleep.
So they're warned.
That's
so it's like
that's
I,
interesting.
It's like
That's
I don't
nice
hear
of him.
nobody.
Yeah.
But I'm really awake.
Right.
I just don't want to
I knew what you
respond.
meant, yeah.
Did y'all see what
Respond at
Zeph
3
sent
o'clock.
us
What?
about Derek Dooley?
No, I haven't seen it.
I saw
this
it. I
is
didn't
funny.
click on it.
Y'all.
He's
What-
running for Congress.
Derek Dooley?
Possibly running for Congress.
Oh,
He should win.
In Greg Bluestein, who is with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, tweets, just in, the son of legendary Georgia football coach Vince Dooley is weighing a run against Democratic incumbent John Ossoff, a move that could shake up one of the most competitive U.S. Senate races in the nation. So in Georgia, Derek Dooley considering
do you know how I read that story? And this would be
a run.
quite a story. I read it that Vince Dooley was running.
No, he said
come on.
son of Vince Dooley. I know it's kind of like
really did read it
selling
that way.
Derek short,
I
right?
was like, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. But I mean, we've talked about that guy. Like he is what he is. I mean, he's a walking soundbite, and he's
Georgia.
a lot of things,
Vandy
but-
Man's asking who's Congress? Georgia.
yeah.
This is
He's-
his quote. Hold on. Georgia deserves stronger common sense leadership in the U.S. Senate that represents all Georgians and focuses on results, not headlines, Derek Dooley told him.
All right, well, go look
you
what he did at
imagine?
Tennessee, and there's your results.
Can you imagine if that guy gets elected? Like how he talks to people.
I mean,
He's smart
He's
as crap.
very condescending, though, sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you think that he would put his desk on stilts in
that's what I'm saying, y'all.
the government building
His
so that he could look down on
his
everybody?
desk in his office at the University of Tennessee, I saw it, is on a platform so he can look down at the people sitting in the chairs in front of him.
Butch told me all about it when I worked a game after. He was like, I had to redo the office because the desk was propped up.
Well, and the office was in a weird spot too. It overlooked like the Pat Summitt statue in Thompson-Boling Arena. It didn't, or Food City Center. It wasn't anywhere near the practice field. It was so strange.
So I guess Derek Dooley's done with coaching, huh?
Or is coaching done with him?
That's probably more like it.
I mean, he was an entertaining interview. I'll tell you that.
Oh, he's an entertaining coach.
His little bamboo analogy. You wait for the bamboo to grow, and you water it, and you water it, and it doesn't grow. And then you water it, and you water it, and it doesn't grow. And then one day, boom! That was his description about his football team. Like, they weren't good. And then all of a sudden, he was going to have a good football team. That's what he was trying to sell everybody.
So Jim freaking Nance in the chat, right as you said that. Just give us the watering of the bamboo.
Can we,
Laugh out
Zeph,
loud.
can you find the bamboo audio?
Oh, I'm sure it's somewhere. I don't remember that quote. I mean, I remember many
You don't
of
remember
them,
that one?
but I don't remember that one.
Oh, my gosh, this guy.
I remember
mean,
shower etiquette and
yeah. To his credit, though, I mean, he always came on, even though they sucked, you know?
because that was when we would do weekly with a coach.
Yeah.
Although that was, I think Dooley was before my time with y'all.
Yeah, Pruitt. I think Pruitt ended that one.
Pruitt
didn't he?
did end it.
The weeklies with the Tennessee football coach?
Because Butch did it, and then even what's his name? Come on, all caps guy.
Brady
Hoke did it.
Brady,
Yeah,
all caps guy.
I like that.
For people that don't know,
yeah.
Good
he
night.
would look at Bob. Bob's got a fresh cut too, Slay.
Bob. Bob got his braces off too.
Oh, good job, Bob.
Oh my gosh! How many years do you have those? Almost 4.
Bob,
Congrats,
I got one more
Bob.
coming too. It ought to be here in just a minute.
Wait, you got another meal?
What are you just ordering? Like
Told you I
everything?
ordered a lot of food.
Okay,
I haven't eaten all day.
This is gonna be a hell of a show.
it's already a disaster.
Back to the all caps. So Brady Hoke, the University of Tennessee interim coach, who dismissed Jawan Jennings and
broke that on our show.
broke the story on our show. We were getting ready to get off the air, and we were like, wait, what? Yeah, he's no longer on the team. We're like, well, so immediately had to think of follow-ups. Like, we all just looked at each other like, did that just happen?
It was me, you, and Mickey, and he said it
Mm-hmm.
so nonchalantly.
Yeah, and so anyway, Freedom of Information Act also included emails from Brady Hoke during that investigation of Pruitt.
Oh, it's so good.
And every email from Brady Hoke was in all caps.
all caps with no punctuation.
No punctuation. Just screaming his ass off at everybody.
Sometimes you got to let the people know.
Oh, man.
I ran into him after that at I think it was a bowl game. Where was he coaching?
He's somewhere right now.
Brady Hope?
Yeah.
Isn't it like New Mexico or something like that?
I was going to say something like Louisville or something, but I guess.
San Diego State. He was at San Diego State, and I worked a bowl game and did coaches meetings with him or whatever, and it's just always the most awkward coaches meetings ever. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now, but he left San Diego State in 23, a couple years ago.
Shout out to Kyle Turley, who lives in Nashville and
What up,
loves
Turley?
San Diego State.
I saw him in the
there.
airport. He said, tell everybody what's up. What was that, in the spring?
You see lots of people in the airport.
A lot of people go through the airport.
Brady Hoke, what is he doing now?
I don't think he's doing
Don't know.
anything.
He didn't do anything last year. Okay. Shout out again. We got a lot of shout outs presented by Unkenem down the street. Unkenem probably, I mean, they're well into whatever they're into right now on a Friday afternoon.
Yeah,
it's hot.
It's
Shout
so
out.
steamy.
Shout out to Taylor Lewan, who threw out the first pitch at the Cardinals game. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Y'all,
Yep.
I texted him last night
bless his heart.
or this morning.
Very 50 Cent like.
It was.
Mayor of Cincinnati, like too. Same thing.
Let me go ahead and tell you, it made Ron Slay's first pitch
Yeah, thank you. I was waiting on this.
look like an amazing strike.
Thank you.
So
I mean, it was. I mean, you put those next to each other, and you're like, start Ron Slay.
number one, I didn't know he was
athlete.
left-handed. Did y'all?
It don't matter. I know that ball went to the left.
I mean, 45-degree angle
Far
to the
left.
left.
Yeah.
Like those people
were in danger.
standing there were, yeah.
So,
Danger.
do you think, is there any possible chance that he did that on purpose just to get Bussin' trending?
No.
Because,
because that is
he's too competitive.
embarrassing.
you really think that Taylor wouldn't do something embarrassing to get Bussin' up?
I really don't think he would have done that. I think that was
conspiracy
real.
theorist.
I know. I get it. I understand.
I mean, he might want to say he did.
No, that ball,
because
that ball slipped out.
That was
Or maybe lost a bet to Will.
You
where
can
he
see
had
how
to
that
do
ball came out. You can't pretend to throw it over though.
How about the reaction?
Also,
He
we all
spiked his
know
hat.
how difficult it is to throw out a first pitch.
That's
when
what I
don't
told
do
You can
that.
underestimate it. You can I underestimated it.
Slay did.
Yeah. I did
Slay's
too.
was a disaster.
Dude,
Yeah, I don't know if we go that far, Babs.
You know what? It wasn't a Taylor Lewan disaster. It wasn't that bad.
I'm one bounce. I'm there. You know what I mean?
the
That
first
ball
time-
would have been good.
the first time I did it, it bounced, and Minnie Pearl, remember I told y'all, Minnie Pearl, not the real Minnie Pearl, it was a lookalike Minnie Pearl behind me. She started laughing at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen here, fake Minnie Pearl. You go do it.
She did, didn't she?
Oh,
Bob.
that's a big bag right there.
I do just want to point out that my first pitch was accurate, on target, a strike.
I told Taylor
and I had
that,
a leg kick.
that
and
you crushed it.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
I had no issues. So I don't know what
You're a
y'all's
premier
problems
athlete,
are.
Babsy.
Oh, yeah.
Premier athlete.
And you don't underestimate. You do a lot of, you know what? I always tell people that I have the opportunity to run across with working, especially in broadcasting.
Yep.
Like, man, she's the most prepared that I've seen. So, Babsy, you're prepared. Like, I know you were probably in the backyard practicing or something, or maybe in your room, like doing different kind of arm angles to see how to get the ball there. So, salute to you, Babsy.
Yeah.
Premier athlete.
I'm the
thing
best
with,
athlete
like,
on this show.
Man, that's a little stretch. Right there, stretch it out. That's
Thanks, Slay.
a stretch.
Talking about me.
Thank you, Bob.
You talking about me?
No, her.
I know. Pacers get an ice cold 21-foot jumper from Tyrese Halliburton to win in Oklahoma City. We will talk about that. Also, you had something that happened in a brief period of time.
Yeah, man. I saw the weirdest series of events in the time span of 45 seconds that I've ever seen in that amount of time and where I was.
And you haven't told Babs, nor have you told me. So
No.
I'm anxious. I'll stay through the break to hear this.
For the
tease
people,
payoff.
this was in the Chunky Junkie location.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So Franklin Road and Old Hickory is getting kind of weird. Just like to say that.
All right. Can't wait to hear. That's coming up next. Also, we will talk about that game last night. Point 3, Halliburton. Getting a lot of hate on social media until he hit that shot, which is all he does. He hits those game-winning shots all the time. All right, more 3HL next on 104.5 The Zone. Go up to Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle, whether you're looking for a car, truck, SUV, or Jeep. Gupton can help you out. Get it done this weekend. If you've been thinking about getting that next new vehicle, these are your guys. Make sure you include them in the process if you're looking around. If you haven't started to look around, start there. It'll end there. So get it done. 3450 Tom Austin Highway in beautiful Springfield, Tennessee. Just 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. And maybe you want to leave downtown because of all that's going on downtown. And now's the time to go get that vehicle. Beautiful drive as well. New, pre-owned, whatever you're looking for, they will be able to help you out. Just tell them what you're looking for. Daniel Gupton and his crew ready to help. Go take your test drive. Go inside. They will help make the numbers work, and it'll be that easy. Check them out online, GuptonMotors.com. That's Gupton, Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Tell 104.5 The Zone. Trying to look out for the weather. Wild out there. Potential for severe weather today and tomorrow. I think it's slight to Sunday, too, actually. Nice little groove there, Zuff Dog. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff.
That's a jam.
Downtown Nashville about to get popped.
I thought it was supposed to happen at 2:58. That's what they said on the little.
Well, it is raining, but so yeah, if you're in Forest Hills, Brentwood, just went through Franklin, headed toward Nolensville, Laverne, Columbia. That there's a big line behind it, so this is going to head on a swivel. That's what I'll tell you.
Head on a swivel.
I'll try to find the official severe weather warnings that we have going on. So we'll get that.
Slay, what kind of shorts do you have on?
You think Auburn, aren't you? I when I was sitting in the car, I was looking down. I was like, you know what? These are very Auburn-like. But Bruce Pearl, y'all about to switch over to Nike, so I would like to get a pair if y'all do have these. But
they don't have Auburn on them, but they're the Auburn Tiger
Auburn-like,
stripes.
They're straight up, Auburn Zubaz or whatever. Yeah, you
they're
walked
pretty
out.
sweet.
I go, hey, Baz, we're just going to let him walk around here in Auburn shorts and not call attention to it?
No, I'm an honorary Auburn Tiger, though.
You are.
Oh,
when I went down to the
And
jungle.
That's what she says. She goes, he loves Pearl.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah.
I love the jungle.
Send him
now.
a bunch of free stuff.
Yes, he did.
You love Pettiford, too. I'm glad he's
That's
coming
my guy.
back.
Yeah, I love that. My guy,
So
Marquise
am
Dames
I.
down there. Yes, you are. You should be.
Yeah.
All right, what's the
Marquise
wildest
Daniels.
series
God, that
of
guy can ball.
events in 45 seconds that you witnessed at the Chunky Junkie
Can I give a
site?
shout out first?
Shout outs presented by Unk down the street.
And shout outs to Memphis women's basketball program. Memphis, I'll call it Memphis State, but the University of Memphis is led by Alex Simmons. So she just hired Shalon Pillow, who was a former Lady Vol, was down there, put her on staff. So salute, welcome back to Tennessee. That is a great gem that she found. The other part.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the series, though. Listen, man.
Series of events.
So
in a short period of time.
Yeah. I get off on Old Hickory going 65 South. You know what I mean? Jump off on Old Hickory, you go right there. And it's always the same little guy, the same little panhandler guy. I think his name either Eduardo or Juan or something like that. I done asked him once, but I forgot. But he always got, you know what I mean? Like everybody know him right there because he's always there.
always there, yeah.
I mean always from about 9 in the morning to his shift. Yeah, this is where I'm thinking. His shift probably lasts about 5.
He puts his time
So
in.
check this out, though.
Yeah.
I get there about 12:30, get off the exit, and I see up ahead, there's about 6 cars up ahead, and it's got it kind of jammed up. Now, the traffic got to continue coming, so the light is green, but it's about to change, so it finally moved. I get ready to get there in the far left lane to turn left onto Franklin Road, right? So Chunky Junkie is catty corner, the Shell gas station where my truck
That's
was
right.
stolen. I'm sitting right there, and I'm looking, so my boy Eduardo Awan, he take off running across the street, like towards the right. The
Like
right
just
of me.
took off.
Listen, man, I can't make this up if I wanted to. The man bust a little cool trot across the street. Now, he always got these baggy-like jeans on that's cut at the bottom. He picks them up like, I really got to go and get over here. So he get across the street. I'm one of the last in line in the turning lane. So when this happens, I'm like, man, what Eduardo doing? Maybe somebody gave him some money and, sometimes the wind catch it, blew the dollar. Maybe he finna go grab it. You know what I mean? Could have been 5, could have been 10, could have been a dub, but whatever it is, it's worth going to go get. So he tried to cross the street, get there, and start looking down. But then all of a sudden, he's waving for somebody to come on. I'm like, dang, that's pretty cool, Eduardo. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, man, traffic, get on through. I'll find mine when I find it.
Yeah.
A minivan, little soccer mom van pull up and pop they not at the light. They about 9, if it was 9 cars lined up, they're about 9 cars back. In traffic, they pop the side door, the sliding door, and why don't hop in? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
To the family minivan?
Come on, Babs, that's what I'm telling you. And I'm like, hold on, Waldo, you always out here. Your shift, if you got a shift, which I'm thinking you got a shift now, who come to take your place? Because I usually see a woman out there too.
Yeah.
But Waldo, I'm out. And they pull out before the sliding door even closed because they turning right on the Franklin Road.
Like he robbed a bank or something.
No, this was the wildest scene I've seen. So I'm like,
So the vehicle starts moving before the door's even shut.
Listen, they riding with it open.
Was it like a nice minivan?
I give it by probably about 06. You know what I mean? Like it's in good shape. Like if you wanted to get on the road or to go to Birmingham, they can make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, but they probably don't need to go to Florida. You don't need to go to Florida or nothing like that. Because
Birmingham is good.
that heat gonna hit him, and it's gonna be break the van down. But they coming through like the A team, you know what I mean? And he's sliding it closed, and they going to turn off, and I'm sitting there in my truck baffled, like, wow, I never thought that I would see the day when a guy would just run across the street and have a ride waiting that he was waving like, as coast is clear, come on down, like, come get me, I'm out of here. All right,
My shift is over.
Yeah, my shift is over.
That is unreal.
So take me around the block.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm like, all right, that's enough for a day. So I go on and turn left. Mind you, it's piled up, plenty of traffic. I don't know where all this traffic was when Chunky Junky stole my vehicle, but none of this traffic happened to be there. I turn left, it's piled up right there. I'm like, man, what's making this? You know what I mean? Back up like this. All of a sudden, it's a Honda Accord with the long, like, a little thicker than a shoestring, about to stretch out. It's like a snake. It's wiggling, but as they pull on out and they get ready to turn into the gas station right there, the little rope / shoestring stretches out. It's pulling an Infinity, about a 17. I guess they done ran out of gas. I'm like, hey, man, hold on. So traffic is coming. People blowing their horn. The shoestring breaks. They got to get out of their car, the Accord, go not get behind this is where people's brains is. I'm telling you, all I'm trying to do is get.
What in the world?
All I'm trying to get the PAI so I can do my little hair therapy and move on about my life. But I say, why don't you get behind the Infinity, push the Infinity, help it get into the gas station, instead of going back? They tied the shoestring back up.
No.
That just broke. Man, people on their, man, so then they get in it. Dog, they get in it and get ready to pull into the gas station. Mine just a little baby incline. Dog, they hit the gas. The damn bumper almost fall off the Honda Accord. I'm like, hey, come on, y'all. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. So when they pull on in, they got the other traffic block going towards the city.
Oh my
I just going to speed off. I'm like, man, I wanted to sit there and watch it just because it was amazing what was going on. But I said, you know what? Let me go on and get to where I got to get to, man.
Before it gets even crazier.
Dude,
I don't know. I mean, you had no idea what was coming next.
I've never seen nothing like this. This was all within 100-yard radius.
In one of the busiest intersections in Nashville.
Right.
Dude, I'm telling you this. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I'm going up on Saturday, midday, and I'm asking my dog Eduardo what happened. Where'd you go? I need to know.
What's your story?
Yeah, I need to know. Like, you going to get a bite to eat? Somebody promised you something, and they circle back around because one time to pick you up, or what? Like, I gotta know. So, man, just to let y'all know, man, it's wild on Franklin Road and Old Hickory.
Oh, watch out.
Man, I'm telling you, Chunky Junky had a sock puppet.
I know. Every time I go to that gas station, I'm always like,
I'm telling you,
I
man.
know, head on a swivel.
Head
Wild stuff
on a
right there, man.
swivel.
I never thought I'd see a shoestring pulling a car.
That's an unbelievable story right there.
Dog, it was,
Shoestring pulling a car.
Happy Friday,
this
Nashville.
is it.
Happy Friday.
That's all I was thinking. Like, it's Friday.
Oh,
man.
and imagine what downtown's going to look like with CMA Fest here.
It's real. Maybe that's where my boy was going.
Crazy.
Eduardo was trying to get downtown. There's going to be a lot more money down there.
By the way, they've just delayed the start at Nissan Stadium by at least 90 minutes.
Smart.
News
Oh,
Channel
really?
5, CMA Fest has suspended the outdoor stages in downtown Nashville because of the weather. Nissan Stadium and Ascend Amphitheater gates will experience a delay in opening by at least 90 minutes. News Channel 5 on Twitter if you want to keep up at NC5.
Vanderman, I promise I was about to record it, but it all happened so fast.
Were you wearing your glasses?
No, I didn't have my glasses on.
Oh,
but
you
but
had
it
your
was
glasses.
It was happening so fast, and I was like, where I am, I just couldn't believe it.
That's a hell of a story.
I couldn't believe it. Everybody, you know what? Somebody asked, my partner I was talking to asked me, is it going to be a full moon tonight? Because it's the only way you see stuff like this.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Ask
That
a
was
police
wild.
officer if things get wild on a full moon. They'll
Yeah,
tell you.
I guess it's going to be one tonight. That intersection crazy. Yeah, shout out to it, man. Y'all be safe.
Women having babies, too.
On full moon?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Spicy food and full moons.
Really?
That's what they say.
Never knew that.
Holly says, crying, laughing on YouTube. Randy,
Dog.
only in Nashville.
It's right down the brink of Brentwood, too.
Story time with Uncle Slade. Love it.
Tell you, man. It's wild stuff, man.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. I try and avoid that intersection.
I think I might need to now.
I'm telling you. But now you need to see my boy.
But see the targets right there, too.
It sure is. You going to, yeah. I'm going to take a picture of my guy so I can put it out.
Eduardo?
So y'all can see him. I would.
Were you just going to roll with Eduardo?
Or Juan. He told me, but the reason I'm saying is, I don't want y'all to think I'm making up a name. He actually told me this.
Yeah.
But I was driving and I couldn't really hear him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like,
Vandy Man.
Juan. I mean, I can see how those two can
easy to connect those two.
somewhere in the vicinity.
Handyman AD2. I'm going to start hanging out at that intersection now. Slay's like Kramer coming up with all these unbelievable stories that could or could not be true. No,
man, I'm telling you, man.
Slay doesn't hit you with a false story.
No, the way the delivery comes across is something else, but I'm just saying, this is all factual.
Should be a reality.
I'm telling you, somebody that's listening to us saw that little car pulling that Infinity with that string.
What if the bumper would have come off?
That would have did it. That would have did it for me. I wouldn't have needed nothing else today. That would have did it. Because who's going to help who then?
Right.
Like we just sitting there
and
now.
everybody watching is laughing.
Yeah, like y'all tripping.
I'm actually surprised that you didn't get out and just push the damn
I promise
car
I
to the
wanted
gas
my
station.
knee.
Yeah.
My knee.
Oh, that's right.
That's the only reason.
The only reason, yeah.
Yeah. Then going to back road to Sunset where we live, a tree fell.
Oh.
Yeah, so a lot of my partners that be cutting the yards in our neighborhood, they pulled up. Man, that was amazing. They had chainsaws and everything.
Oh, yeah.
They beat the fire truck to get it. Got that wood out the way, cleared the street. It was about a little 5 minute wait.
That's nice of them.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Oh, so you had to wait on that too?
Yeah, it was 5 minutes though.
But still, what are the odds?
I don't know. It's wild to me too, Yor. I'm telling you.
You're just out here.
That's
Friday.
Just trying to get home.
All right.
615-737.
Trying to make it through.
1045. Tyrese Halliburton last night, 0.3 left, grabs the game one win with the 21-foot step pull-up jumper.
Mm-hmm.
Siakam had 19 and 10. Halliburton had 14 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. A lot of people were having to take things back on Twitter after that.
Yeah, he delivered.
He has it in him, man. Like, it happens a lot at ends of games with him.
It does. I think you got to give credit though to Rick Carlisle, man. With the way they had him bottled up, to be able to take him off the ball and say, Nimhard, we're gonna trust you to run the show and not just run plays, but be aggressive and go get buckets. That was big. Obi Toppin was another one that, man, started knocking down shots. Aaron Nesmith hit some big shots. Like they did what they needed to do playing with house money. The problem with OKC to me was they went with their style. They went with their small ball lineup instead of being aggressors and crushing them on the boards with Hartenstein, who was playing good. Chet Holmgren didn't show up, but you had Jalen Williams, who could have came in off the bench and helped. Like, that's you rarely see OKC get beat up the way they did on the boards. And it wasn't even beat up, out-hustled. It was out-hustled. Indiana played like they wanted the game. OKC played like they had the game.
Big block shot, too, before that.
Huge.
Doesn't get the attention because of the shot.
But it was so many plays, man.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was getting to the rim in traffic.
And that's what I'm saying. With
38.
They play really good defense, man.
His over-under point total was 33.5. I was like, I'm not touching that. And I mean, he's fine.
Oh, believe it.
Game 2, Sunday night at 7 o'clock on ABC. Thunder, when I looked last night, Thunder already an 11.5-point favorite, Slay.
Yeah, I already bet on that one. I bet on that one.
This is going to go up from there.
Yeah, but even if it don't, I did a player prop because I expect guys to come out and play different in that one as far as finishing goes.
Zeph Dog has a stat.
So after last night, Tyrese, so most game time or lead taking shots with under 5 seconds left in the game in the playoffs since 1997. Tyrese Halliburton is tied for second with Reggie Miller at 5 such shots. He has 32 career playoff games. Who leads them? LeBron James at 8 of such shots in 292 playoff games.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go back to LeBron has played 292 playoff games. Think about that guy playing to the age he is, and then think about all the playoff games too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way more seasons than what he really has credit.
No question. That's a testament to taking care of your body, man. and being blessed. Like, you just, there's a lot of people that try to take out your body, but that.
What was the story on him that he was spending like $250,000 a year on his body or something like that? No, it was more than that.
It's me.
Million.
$1 million. Okay. Tonight,
I don't even know what you could do for $1 million on your body. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like it's like cosmetic surgery or anything.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I mean,
what was that movie? Indecent Proposal?
could be.
I haven't seen it. Sorry.
Well, I mean, the crux of the story was Demi Moore was married to Woody Harrelson. They were hard up for money. She met Robert Redford, who offered her $1 million to sleep with him.
Oh.
So $1 million on your body. Tonight in the Stanley Cup final. Yeah.
Get it done.
Florida plays at Edmonton, 7 o'clock, TNT. The Oilers took game 1, 4-3 in overtime. Edmonton, a -130 favorite in game 2.
Yeah.
Little baby bet on Edmonton.
I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to glance at it. Probably so.
You going to parlay a hockey game?
No, I don't know how to do that one. Not when there's not other teams playing. I can only do the teams. I don't know the players well enough to be, you know what I mean, jumping out on a limb like that.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There is a brake pad.
A brake pad.
I'm shocked.
But I'm willing to learn, Babsy. I'm willing to learn about the players.
Holy crap.
In order to make it
This
right.
is the most amazing news of the entire day.
Oh, man. Roger, about Slay's story, that's Memphis every day.
I've been telling y'all that.
Yeah.
Ramon Foster in the chat. Savages.
The zebra got caught.
The zebra got caught?
Yep.
I saw that News Channel 5 had video.
Yes, video. I don't know if they found them. I mean, well, of course they found them, but did they?
You know what? In that video, though, that zebra looked like it was fine, man.
Yeah,
it was still bobbing along.
Yeah.
So-
it's a freaking wild animal that like eats grass. He's fine.
So I found out the dude that bought
He
it,
can eat grass.
There are
and
other
survive.
wild animals out there, Babs.
he's got 3 more.
I mean, that's true.
He's got 3 more zebras.
Who?
The guy that bought them.
Oh,
He
does?
bought 4 zebras?
He already had the other ones.
Oh.
He was adding this one to the pack.
Oh, this is Zeke.
Zeke, yes.
Why?
Everybody calls him Ed. It's
Why-
Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke.
Why do you need 4 zebras? I mean, I'm not questioning it. You can do whatever you want, but
It's like why you need 4 dogs.
Seriously. I can attest to that.
we've established that you have the wrong 2 that are still with us.
Can't believe you said that.
Yeah, you are.
Pat, and you wonder why Patton wants to eat you every time he sees you.
Come on, man. Bad
Wait,
juju.
what's that bruise on your leg?
I know. Y'all.
I was going to say, as of 2 hours ago, the sheriff department, the Rutherford County Sheriff, has a drone just following it.
Oh, so they haven't gotten it. They just know where it is.
They
no,
said,
because it gets freaked out by the air.
yeah, they said they don't want to
Helicopters
scare
and
it. They want to give them time to calm down.
Yeah.
Wow. This is something.
Listen, I think they should just bring in a couple zookeepers and go get the thing.
Savage said this is the best he's probably been. He's fine for a while.
Yeah.
Just let him roam. Let him
He's
get somebody
probably
else.
living
I mean,
his
he
best
looked
life
bothered.
right now.
Yeah, he ain't
looked
bothering
good.
nobody.
He didn't look malnourished.
Nah, he was thick.
No.
Thick zebra meat.
And he looked like bright and healthy and pretty.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's still alive and didn't get hit by a car.
Yeah, he looked happy.
Stay
too.
off the roads, dog.
Yeah.
Not that I know what a happy zebra looks like, but that's what it looks like
I
to
was
me.
going to say, look, saw him smile. Like,
When we come back, may or may not be funny. Dustin Pedroia was a really good player for the Boston Red Sox. Big Papi was a great player for the Boston Red Sox. This includes both of those guys. Next, 3HL.
all right, y'all. Holistic stem cell therapy. Where you should go is Kellum Stem Cell Institute. Why? Because Dr. Kellum will sit there and explain to you everything that your cells can do for your body. Why? It's your solution. Give you an answer to everything you're looking for. Not only do they harvest the body stem cells, but also store them for future and continued use. Now, these cells are your body's own healing cells, harvested and redeployed based on your needs. Understand that stem cells attack inflammation in the body, and we all know that autoimmune disorders derive from inflammation. Whether it's congestive heart failure, lung issues, from autism to arthritis, it's got something for you. Now, the number you call to set up your consultation, 615-850-4415. Inflammation, run for your life, because Dr. Kellum And this crew, they coming for you. 615-850-4415. You probably like, that was a little corny. But the therapy's not. I can promise you that. KellumStemCellInstitute.com.
HL 1045 The Zone. Hall & Oates, man.
I love them guys.
They had some grooves back in the day.
Without question.
Oates lives really close to us. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Super regional activity. Tennessee playing baseball tomorrow.
We're almost there, baby. It's time for it to go down. I'm feeling cool. Feeling good about this. I think, man, me and Savage was talking about the other day, one of the best atmospheres in sports, period. Like, is that little field right there in Arkansas, baseball field? Mm-hmm. Man, that mug dope. That mug's dope.
I'm glad you clarified. That little field in Arkansas could mean a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. The little baseball field in Arkansas.
Remember all the birds that dropped dead in Arkansas? There were like 2,000 birds that just dropped dead, like in the middle of a field in Arkansas one time.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Baum Walker Stadium.
I don't remember that.
Baum.
Bomb.
B-O-M-B.
B-A-U-M.
You
Bomb
can't
Walker.
say bomb. You can't
No.
say bomb on an airplane.
What's that movie? Bum,
Bum, bum, bum, bum, bum,
bum.
Babs' first show on 3HL. She said that. She said the word bomb, and I go, Babs, I don't think you can say that word on the radio.
Yeah.
And she goes, what word? Bomb? Bomb. Bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. She said it like 5,000 times.
There were some Arkansas fans in the chat at the end of the show, and I told them they were talking some trash. I told them to call in. So I expect at least one Arkansas fan to call in.
When
today.
this was yesterday?
Yeah, at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah, come on. Hey, let's go and get this out in the front open. Hey, hindsight, not accepted. Not accepted. You gonna talk trash, today's the day. The game's tomorrow, Sunday, and we'll see TBD on Monday. But today's your day. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Come on in with it. Pig sueys. We looking for them. We put them on the grill down here. Just saying.
I was waiting for that.
Love my Arkansas family, but listen, y'all. When it comes to us and the Vols, y'all in the Vols,
Slade, we're
I can
gonna be
only go
eating pig feet at the golf tournament on Monday.
yeah, not my taste. That ain't my taste. That and chitlins, no, I don't do them.
All right, we'll just roast a whole pig. How about that?
Give me some ribs.
All right.
John Witherspoon talking about pig's feet is
I've never tried it, never wanted to try it. That and chitlins. I got some homeboys that love it though, and everybody always want to hit you with it and clean it. I was gonna try it, but my uncle, when we was walking through the line, he told me what it was. No, he didn't. The lady that was at the register told
pig's
me.
intestines, right?
Yeah, I never knew that.
Oh.
I was like 11 or 12, and the lady was like, "Oh, baby, you about to try some chitlins?" I was like, "Yeah, yes, ma'am." She said, "You know what it's made out of?" My uncle was like, "No, don't tell me." I'm like, "What is it made of?" And she told me. I was like, "Oh no."
How many people do you think are listening to us right now that have been eating chitlins and didn't know what it was until we just said it?
0 if they've been eating them.
Okay.
0. Not down here. Mike can take it up to the East Coast, and they ain't got a clue.
East Coast chitlins.
Yeah, they ain't got a clue what's going on.
Hey, good on that lady for not lying to you as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's straight up.
That is.
It ruined it, but yeah.
Babs, you really going to question me in a weird story about dead birds in Arkansas?
No, that's right up
In
your alley.
Beebe, Arkansas, on New Year's Eve in 2010, thousands of red-winged blackbirds and European starlings were found dead falling from the sky. While the exact cause was a mystery, investigations point to blunt force trauma as the most likely explanation. More than 5,000.
Blunt force trauma.
I
Did they
mean,
run into it like a plane or something?
no, I'm guessing. I'm guessing like a
alien.
UFO.
Yep, that's it. Here we go. Just combine conspiracy theories.
I told you it's going to be a weird
By the
day
way,
on 3HL.
happy Friday, 3HL listeners.
That's exactly right. May or may not be funny, Zeph. What you got? That laugh. All right, we've got a 100% success rate with may or may not be funny being funny. We're going to test it here. There's a story about Dustin Pedroia, who was a great player for the Boston Red Sox. Middle infielder, moved to the outfield. And then Big Papi. Remember Big Papi after the Boston Marathon explosions, and he gets on the field and he delivers an incredible speech. And at the end, he goes, "This is our effing city." I mean, that place went
Nuts.
Yes.
nuts. So anyway, they played together for a long time, but apparently Big Papi didn't know Dustin's name. Listen.
David did not know your real first name was Dustin?
Yeah, he called me Pee-wee.
Pee-wee.
And the story of how he finally learned it is hysterical.
Catcher comes over to me and goes, "Hey, what's up, Dustin?" I go, "Hey, what's up, man?" David walks over and goes, "What the f*** did he call you?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "What'd he call you?" I said, "Dustin." He goes, "Hey, why'd he call you that?" I go, "That's my name." He goes, "Oh, is that right?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. I played 1,600 games with you. They've actually said it 5,000 times. Now batting, number 15, Dustin Pedroia." And he goes, "I thought it was Pee-wee." And I'm looking at him, I'm like, "You thought my parents would name me Pee-wee?
May or may not be funny.
That's
That's
good.
That's a good one.
That's good.
I played 1,600
games.
No, that's real good.
If you do the math, 5,000 at bats, like that's about right.
Oh, that's really funny.
All right.
That's a hit.
Winner. Chicken dinner.
That's a hit.
Super Regionals coming up tomorrow. West Virginia at number 6 LSU, 1 o'clock on ESPN. LSU, a huge favorite in that game. West Virginia's coach, though, talking about how they're going to get out of there and may do it in 2.
What?
I thought we was about to hear that. He said,
No, I just
I
read
want
that.
to hear it.
I just read that. Maybe Zeph can find
He
it.
said
Zeph,
we're
can
going
you
to get out
find
of there
it?
in 2.
It's all about context.
We're going to get out of there and maybe in 2. I'm paraphrasing.
I mean,
That's bold.
he
he says
confident.
some choice words?
No, that's what I took from the quote.
Oh, okay. Hold on. See, this is how things happen. This is exactly how things happen.
No, this is what I read.
Exactly.
I read lots of things. Yeah. Look it up, Zeph. He's on it.
No,
Auburn versus Coastal Carolina. They actually played tonight. Game 1 tonight.
That's what I'm betting on.
I don't know. What are you thinking? I don't like the.
I have no clue.
I
I'm
like
just
the
going to ride with
matchup.
the SEC.
Okay, good. Just ride with the
Didn't
SEC.
Todd Furman say that
He went
Auburn
with
was
Coastal.
on upset alert? Yeah.
Yep.
I can't wait till Zeph finds this.
So that'll make it right. I'll go against
the
Todd.
coastal facilities, all that. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no, it's-
Oh, they're real.
nice.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah, they put some in there.
Yeah, they did.
So they are playing tonight at 8 o'clock on ESPN2. Auburn is a minus 160 favorite. So game 2 will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Murray State at Duke, Saturday at noon. Game 1, Duke is a huge favorite. Game 2 is Sunday at 11 a.m. Number 14, Tennessee at number 3, Arkansas. Game 1, Saturday at 4 o'clock. Arkansas, a minus 180 favorite against Tennessee. Game 2 is Sunday at 2 o'clock. You can hear the games right here on 104.5 The Zone.
Well, it's on.
Zeph, you find it yet?
Not yet.
Okay, good. You don't need to. I'm right.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear this because I need some context for this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mayor. I don't trust you.
Listen, was I right about the birds in Arkansas?
Yeah, and guess what? I just opened up my Twitter feed, and now it's nothing but post about birds. Our phones listen to us. Creepy.
Yes, they do.
I mean, look.
Yeah.
It's like 7 birds.
You're not a bird.
birds.
You're not a bird person either.
Oh, I wanted to
saved
tell
them.
you, I've saved birds. I love birds.
Oh, okay.
I would not let Mr. Babs get rid of a nest in our backyard until after the babies
That's right.
came.
Yep, that's right.
And he
I wonder,
very
was it
annoyed
that
by
snake
me.
from across the street?
Yeah, the snake got in.
I mean, next door, they got to
Remember?
them birds.
That was a 15-foot snake.
Not it's Babsy.
I mean, it's big.
Yeah, but Mr. Babs. said-
My neighbor said it was like 9. But I'm like, dude, that's 15 feet.
Throw an extra 6 feet on it. It's an anaconda.
It looked like it.
I mean,
looks like
It did. That mug
I give
was
you-
huge.
I give you props. That
Thing was
huge.
massive.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
It's
like
been roaming
right
for a
by my
minute.
fence. And I was wondering why Cujo Patton was losing it. That's why he saw the snake. He was
That's
trying to warn
exactly why.
everybody.
615-737-1045.
Watch
NBA
dog.
Commissioner Adam Silver said that he expects owners to urge formal expansion talks for the NBA. Got that for you next, 3HL.
Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. I just had somebody in the chat who said, oh, yeah, I just saw your Pella commercial with Baby Bab. She loves our Pella windows. And I love the fact that they are new. They work. It's easy to open them and clean off those grimy little fingerprints from Baby Babs on them. And maybe you need new windows and doors. You need to go ahead and check out Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. They got a Dawn deal going on for you, which is awesome. And right now, for the month of June, Ask them about 60% off qualifying installations plus 0% APR for 36 full months. That is the Dawn deal for the month of June. All you have to do is schedule your free consultation and let them know that that's what you want. They're celebrating 100 years in business. You know they're doing things right. Check out their Google reviews or just ask me about it. I have loved working with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, and we love our new windows and doors in our house as well. Schedule that free consultation. Check out the Dawn deal, PellaNashville.com.
Good afternoon. It's 4:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. The Titans have signed wide receiver Chimere Dike to his rookie contract. Dike, selected in the 4th round of the 2025 NFL Draft, becomes the 8th player from the team's 9-player draft to sign with the team. Second-round pick and outside linebacker Oluwafemi Oladejo is the only draft pick from this year's draft class who remains unsigned. The NCAA Baseball Super Regionals get started this weekend, where 4 SEC teams will try to reach Omaha. Number 4 Auburn hosts number 13 Coastal Carolina tonight at 8 p.m. Number 6 LSU hosts West Virginia starting Saturday at 1. And number 14 Tennessee heads to Fayetteville to face off against number 3 Arkansas. First pitch for Game 1 is on Saturday at 4 p.m. Game 2 is on Sunday at 2 p.m. and an if-needed Game 3 on Monday. You can catch all of the Vol Network call of the game right here on The Zone. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final is tonight as the Edmonton Oilers hold a 1-0 lead over the Florida Panthers. Puck drop for that one is at 7 p.m. on TNT. For our finish repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City, despite the rain. If you're new to the show, the reason why I say that every day is because if your feet hit the ground this morning, it's a beautiful day. That's why you're rolling your eyes at me.
You know what? I'm. When did you get that drop?
I like that Debbie Downer drop. That is good stuff right there.
No.
That's going to get used more than the Go Vols, I think.
Ugh. What the heck?
I've had it on there, just never used it.
What the hell? It's 3HL.
I know, right? You know what?
Yeah.
You're right, Zeph. It's Friday. I take my eye roll back.
Oh, you can just let me rip on a Friday? Is that where we are?
Okay. Let's not get out of control here.
I mean, Slay's story today. Whew.
Can't make it up. That's a good thing.
Slay's in the building.
I'm in the building. Better be ready.
In the building. I need Car Ain't Got No Roof to come back.
Yeah, we
really
trying,
haven't had
Babs.
that.
I mean, we trying. This Monday would be a great day.
Yeah, Boswell's golf cart.
No. The Vols take care of business this weekend.
Oh. Yeah. I thought you meant the golf tournament.
You're getting.
There you go.
Just a little sneak peek of Monday.
So you're like the West Virginia coach.
But I got a sound system.
You just want this done in 2 days.
Listen, my goal for Monday is to get someone to meet me out on the course and tell me to turn it down. If I don't get that, then I'm not doing my job.
I am not. Just for the record, don't group us together. I am not the I'm not the one with loud music on the golf course. That is Slay. That is not
a disturbance.
Oh yeah, you can do that now. You can ride around and play music now.
No, I think mine's a little different though.
Nope. Have you seen this golf cart?
Yeah, you got.
Yeah, there's video on social media that Seth put together. It is phenomenal.
I got some speakers on this bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, touch screen. I'm lights.
Like
I got the whole
back
show.
in the day.
Yeah, I got the whole show.
So, have you watched that video yet?
No, I'm gonna watch it right now.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Break.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
You had a box in the trunk.
oh yeah, I had
These
a
aren't
kicker.
just words. You were just rolling around.
No, I had a kicker 15 in the trunk of my Saturn.
That's kicking too.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
Literally.
I love it.
was awesome.
My position
Bone Thugs and
was
Harmony was the favorite to go to back then.
First
Not
of the
to
month.
age myself.
Yeah.
Wake up,
First of the
wake up, wake up.
West Virginia coach.
Yeah, so he said this is how I perceived it when I read this story. That the West Virginia coach said they're going to get out of there at LSU, and hopefully in 2 games.
No, you didn't say hopefully. You said.
Yeah, we hope to get out in 2 games.
Oh, okay.
Didn't I?
He said.
You said and likely in 2 or something.
Yeah, I took it
You
as
made it like a
Like it was a guarantee.
smack talk.
Yeah.
I took it as smack talk.
Okay.
That he was smack talking Baton Rouge people.
Okay.
What you found the audio?
Yeah, this
Let's
was
see if it lines up.
Excited about what our team did. You try to reflect and look back a little bit. We stayed up probably till 4 a.m. Monday morning and then jumped on a flight to get here. But we spent time as a staff. We spent time as players, and you look back and you try to reflect and you try to take some things in that just happened over that 3-game set. It was definitely a blur, but you do that because it's healthy and the kids deserve that. And then today is a day that we have to refocus and we have to get back to practicing and performing and figuring out how to beat LSU in a 3-game series. Hopefully a 2-game series.
Boom.
What do you mean, boom? There was nothing smack talk about that.
I take that as smack
It
talk.
was absolutely the opposite of how you presented it.
Sometimes it comes out the front of your mouth. Sometimes it comes out from, the backside of your mouth a little bit.
Yeah,
And hopefully in two. No, that was like the most calm, like
You know what it is.
professional.
Yeah, it was calm trash
coach
talk.
speak. No.
No, that was
Mayor.
Babs.
No. See, you are the problem.
You're reached on that one.
This is the problem.
I'm the problem?
This is a perfect example of headline culture and people just running with it.
Yep, because I was about to run with it.
West Virginia coach talking smack,
Yeah.
talking about getting out of there in 2.
Yeah, he's getting
Not
out of there in 2.
Once was that like a smack talking. It was like, oh man, I mean,
Was that like little baby low-key smack talk there?
Nah, I think he was just hoping. I'm just hoping.
I don't think nobody riding with you on that one, you are.
Just like Slay.
I'm alone.
Yeah, that's-
I'm like Eduardo
think
jumping
so.
in a minivan.
Yeah.
It's just like Slay yesterday when he was talking about the Arkansas-Tennessee series. He's like, I'm hoping we can celebrate Monday.
Yeah.
I mean,
Slay also said
You're the problem.
there are smack talk rules.
It is.
And so you want
No, just for me. Like,
for you.
for me to acknowledge it.
If Arkansas were to beat Tennessee, an Arkansas fan calls in on Monday or Tuesday and talks trash, having not done it before the series, you don't accept it.
No, you will get zero response from me. You might as well be talking to the air.
well, we have Arkansas fans.
Well, hello, Arkansas fans.
615-737-1045. Keegan in Columbia. Keegan, what up?
What's going on, y'all?
What up, Keegan?
All right, so now I'm not going to be one of those homey Razorback fans that are just going to say, we're going to destroy y'all. I'm more of a realistic fan.
I like
when
that.
it comes to my Hogs, Titans, Memphis Tigers, Predators, anything.
I like that.
Y'all got a good team. I'm not going to deny that.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a good one team too, as well.
Absolutely.
What helps is that we're in Fayetteville.
Yes.
But the Vols do scare me. The Vols do scare me. I'm not going to lie.
See, you sound like the West Virginia coach. You're talking smack, but it's kind of coming from the back of your mouth.
Oh, no. If Arkansas wins, I'm going to call back on either Monday or Tuesday and then talk my smack. You got to be humble.
This is fair.
You got to be humble first.
I'm with that. Yeah, I'm with that. So, but this is okay. So this is the other side of that coin. So if you're gonna call back on Monday and talk smack after y'all win, what do you do if y'all lose?
I'll call back and say congratulations.
I tell you this right
There
here,
you go, Keegan.
and that right there
There you go,
gets a big time salute from me. I'm with that.
Look at Keegan.
I will say, man, what's the it's not the Bash Brothers, but y'all got some my boys from Hawaii.
Bash Brothers.
Yeah, the Bash Brothers. Yeah, hey man, them boys right there. I watched that little special they had on the SEC Network. Man, y'all got something for sure.
We do. This is I think the most complete team we've had since our last trip to the World Series Finals.
Yeah. And, well, Vitello's
Maybe even better.
Yeah,
Vitello's 2-10 against Arkansas.
I would like to ask the question though, as a fan, do you feel if game 1 were to get away from you guys and y'all lost that one, do y'all feel like it would be added pressure from your fan base onto Arkansas to y'all better get it right, y'all better pull it out, or is it still like it's okay? All right, gotcha.
Of course. This is our do or die season. One of those.
I respect that.
It's national championship or bust.
I respect that. Now, you do know, like, across the landscape, with Vanderbilt being who they were, that people like Tim Corbin continue to, get pros coming out of this program, and they took an L, and people were asking, like, they wanted Corbin fired. Some people, not the majority of fans. Y'all not going to be like that if y'all lose. Y'all going to be asking for the coach job, are you?
Well, I'm not going to speak for me, but, there's always some fans in every sports team that they want their coach gone. But with Dave Van Horn, what he's done to this program, what he's done to the state of Arkansas, and honestly, college baseball.
Yeah.
we're not going to get rid of him. He's going to retire as a Razorback.
I like that.
And hopefully Vitello comes to Arkansas.
Hey.
All right,
Blasphemy.
now, wait a second.
Blasphemy.
Wait a second.
First grade blasphemy. What you doing, brother? We were getting along so well. I was just about to say, see, this is why I love my Auburn fans and my Arkansas fans because of this right here. And then you're going to take your knife out when I'm walking away and sling it at me.
I like it.
I wouldn't say it's a knife. It's a little pocket knife.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right, Keegan.
I can still bleed out if you hit the right artery, though,
You're
Keegan. That's what
threatening
I'm
to
saying.
take Tony Vitello. That's not a pocket knife.
Oh, my gosh.
Fair enough point. But I mean,
I love it, though, man.
So, Vandy Chris said the Vols haven't won in Fayetteville since 2001.
No, that's not true. They won a game this year.
They haven't won a series.
They haven't won a series.
yeah,
Okay.
series.
But they did win a game this year. Arkansas took 2 of 3 from Tennessee and Fayetteville.
Yes. Vols won game 1, and then we won game 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. Keegan, appreciate you calling in.
Man, most definitely, dude.
That was a fun discussion, and it's going to be a great series.
I'm writing your name down, man. Look forward to hearing from you Monday.
You can
Either
go
way.
Let me
back.
call them Halls real quick. Woo!
Yeah.
Pig, soy, Razorbacks, go Hawks.
Hey, I'm with that, man. See, listen, you other fan bases out there, if you can't deliver like Keegan do on a Friday when we finna play y'all, any fan base, because we ain't the only ones. We got a Tiger sitting there, too. I don't know why y'all just let off the hook every time. Y'all never call and talk trash to her. But I'm just saying, I'm accepting of it. All I'm saying is, that was everything right there.
Straight.
That was it right there. And then gave the bottle getter at the end. Come on, man.
But threatening to take Vitello at the end.
I like that.
That was a strong play.
I like that.
That was good.
See, you thought you had him over here just kind of having a good, nice little cordial conversation.
He let me walk away.
And then he throws Vitello, and you're wait, what?
He might be my favorite caller.
That was all right.
Yeah.
Because it
Good
was
job,
sensible
Keegan.
but crazy at the same time.
I mean, and the Woo Pig Suey's
Like
look crazy.
ourselves.
but you got to accept it.
Yeah, one of the weirder chants in the SEC.
Definitely
right
one of the weirder
behind
ones.
whatever the heck you did the
No,
other
that
week.
is Botagetta, and it is not weird.
About to get her.
Whatever the heck you did.
About to go to break.
Woohoo.
Botagetta.
Kick him in the butt.
Big Blue, hey!
We didn't get to the NBA, but we'll take
get
your
there.
phone calls.
Hey, now we've got Arkansas fans
Yes.
ready to talk smack.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mountaineer Fred
It's Trash
wants to talk
Talk
about
Friday.
the
Come on with it.
West Virginia coach talking trash.
So,
Are we going to break or are we taking him?
We're
Yeah,
going
go to break.
We're going to break. Thanks, Seth. We'll be right back.
what's happening, y'all? This is the opportunity and what you've been looking for. BrentwoodJewelry.com. Right here, exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for over 50 years. And it's located right there in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. So, you know, there's some good stuff going on. 7012 Church Street East is the location. Now, Father's Day, this is it. Give your father that gift. Yep, that gift of time, fathers. It's out there. Brentwood Jewelry can take care of it. Choose from their large selection of timepieces. And don't forget about Brentwood Jewelry's pre-owned Rolex marketplace. Give Dad the gift of a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost. If my kids out there listening, Lil Ron, I would love a fine pre-owned Rolex. Been wanting for them for quite some time. I don't want you to skip over Father's Day, you know what I mean, at all. Or my birthday, which is right around the corner after that. So you can kind of combine it all in one like Babsy does. But this is what I'm telling you. Brentwood Jewelry will not let you down. You walk in there and you tell the people, tell Brandon and the family exactly what we're looking for, and boom, and Big Slate walks out with what he wants. And you do too, with a big smile on your face. Get to BrentwoodJewelry.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Happy Friday.
Friday.
Get Friday. That's right, Babs.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Evan and Bank Chat is open. 3HL is presented by Ferguson Home. Bring your vision to Ferguson Home where it all comes together. FergusonHome.com. How the steroids going? Speaking of home.
Meh.
You were cleaning that thing.
I did. I even ordered some things on Amazon overnight to...
Overnight?
Yeah. To organize even more.
Yeah.
Mr. Babs is probably going to lose his mind.
Oh, speaking of that, he's playing a golf tournament with a buddy of his.
Mm-hmm.
And he sent us a picture early this morning. So I asked him before the show for an updated photo. Have not gotten one.
Let's just say that there probably is a little bit of consumption going on.
You think so?
Yeah.
How are you sleeping?
Not.
Oh.
Which means I'm irritable.
How long you
But
got
my
to stay
house
on?
is clean.
How long you got to stay on?
I started my taper down.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but I still can't hear.
Oh, not good.
Down.
That's not good. So
Hard to taper down, Babs.
Babs doesn't taper down.
Just in general. Yeah.
taper down.
615-737-1045. I'm alone in my thought that the West Virginia coach was talking smack at LSU.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like,
Without
I bet
question.
that coach doesn't even talk smack. Did you hear him? He's like so polite and respectful.
It'd be hard to try to get that.
I mean, he
out
did
of
say hopefully we'll get out of here in 2.
him. Oh, yeah. Like, that's a blessing for him. That's what he's saying.
Mountaineer Fred with us now on 3HL.
Hey.
What up, Fred?
What up? Good afternoon, y'all.
What up, Fred?
Hi.
Hey, Ron. Hey, love the show, everybody. So Brent, this is all with love, man. I'm listening to you 2 nights ago, defending the way Tony Vitello does this, does that.
Yeah.
So come on, man. You really think that? I didn't take it as smack. All honesty, I'm a big Mountaineer fan. I listened to a lot of those interviews. I mean, when I heard that the other day, I didn't take it that way. I just thought, hey, this guy's trying to get his guys fired up, man.
Fred,
Let's
definitely
see,
that. Definitely that. I love the entertainment aspect of sports, right? So, like, I love smack talk, so maybe I do look a little too deep. I don't know. But
yeah,
I get it. I get it. I'm alone in this deal.
Mountaineer Fred, the problem is he didn't even listen to it. He just read the headline.
That could be a problem.
agreed. And Dawn, I was going to say, hey, she came right on and said with reason, man, that wasn't smack. That was just, that guy firing these guys up.
Well,
you
good
got
luck
to
in
be
this-
confident.
Good luck in the series. If you can get down there, by all means, that's going to be that is a special place to go watch a baseball game.
I bet it would be, man. I mean, I'd love to. And I've been to some games in Morgantown. I was at 2 of the Lipscomb games this year when they played here.
Okay.
So
I got you. Well,
good luck to your team too. Okay.
Good luck to
Okay,
yours too, Fred.
Thank you, Fred.
That was very nice.
Mountaineer Fred. See, he agreed with me.
No, what? We're just making stuff
what
up
you
on a
listening to,
Friday.
Yor?
Is this go back to
making
what
stuff
Ramon was saying? You just don't hear.
I mean, that could
Remember
be
that?
part of it, yeah.
615-737-1045. LSU's pretty good. Trent in Nashville. Trent, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? So first off, I work out of my truck, so I get to listen to you guys every day. So it's a joy to me.
Oh, thanks.
Appreciate that, brother.
God love you.
Slay, you ready for it?
Oh, man. What's up?
I am.
I ain't scared about a dog, a frog, a hog, or Billy Bob. All I know is go Vols.
Hey!
I thought he was going to be an Arkansas fan.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
Dang, I thought he was going to be an Arkansas
No.
fan.
But hey, the hog,
hog,
frog,
a frog.
that got me. I was like,
You didn't know where he was going.
Yeah, but hey, guess what? He straightened it up on the back end. We riding, brother.
Because that's all you know.
We are riding. Let's go.
615-737-1045.
Knew some balls was out there somewhere.
Vandy Chris next up on 3HL. Chris, what's up?
Hey, I just had to call in because I hear Slay talking all this confident stuff, but I got to go over some facts here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last time Tennessee won a series in Fayetteville, America Online Instant Messenger, AIM, was still the way kids chatted. YouTube did not exist. The iPhone was still not in research and development. It didn't come out till 2007. Tom Brady was named the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots.
Yes.
Friends was still running new episodes. Blockbuster still had over 9,000 locations.
Oh, one of the favorite places.
I say all that to say that I want to fire Don up a little bit, because if you're a betting man, and Slay, I know you're a betting man.
At times.
I'm putting the bet on the Chanticleers to extend their nation's longest winning streak from 21 games to 23 games and take the series at Auburn. And I'm going to fire up the Arkansas fans while I'm at it and tell them they'll never win a national title with Dave Van Horn as their coach.
I saw you write that in the chat.
Vandy Chris, man.
All right. Just piss everybody off. Hold on, are you going to piss off Vols fans?
Oh, he did.
He did. That was his the first half of his thing.
I will say this, Vandy Chris.
Because they haven't won in that long?
Yes.
No, it is amazing they haven't won a series in that long.
Yeah, shout out to all that. And the only way you
Instant messenger, y'all?
Babs, the only way you can know that is you get in a DeLorean and go back in the past. We living in the present. There's only one national champ right now that's defending it.
So you talk about living in the present. The present is 4 weeks ago, the Missouri AD said they're fixing to start pumping money into their baseball program. When home calls, you go home. Bye-bye, Tony.
Right. Listen,
Tony's making $3 million.
Y'all have a great day.
I appreciate it, Vandy Chris. I love that.
He is the highest paid SEC baseball coach,
That's
isn't
right.
he now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like our other fan base guy jumping into this.
No, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're on the right track.
And two different fan base guys have put Vitello in different jobs.
That's when you got the hottest thing moving.
Yeah, they're jealous. They want Tony.
I will say this though, man.
Stop.
Listen, Zeph's been
Zeph
talking.
is like just your quintessential Vols fan.
I mean, literally everything out of your mouth the last 2 days has been trash talk.
Yeah, I'm ready for this weekend.
So, on a serious note, do you think Vitello would?
No.
You know, one of my
leave?
favorite movies is Catch Me If You Can. Right when he
Leo.
Leo. Right when he got caught at the end, he was in a printing shop. What he was doing in there was printing checks. I like to say to all the other fan bases that are wondering if he was going anywhere, we printing money on Rocket Top. You can forget about it.
$3 million.
Mr. Haslam, tell these folks. Thunder, tell these folks. Pratt, tell these folks. We ain't letting nobody go nowhere. We got too much money up there in them hills. I'm telling you. I'm just saying.
It's a legit point.
Tell you what God loves, and that's the truth.
I mean,
Hey, that was a good call by Vandy.
Great job, Vandy Chris. Love it.
Everybody's stepping up today.
This
on
is what we spoke. That's
Trash
what.
Talk Friday.
No, imagine 4 years ago, 3 years ago. We didn't have this going into the summer.
With
we'd
baseball?
we'd be sitting there like, all right, y'all, here we go. Story
People
time for
didn't care
Slay.
as
No,
much.
Story time.
no, that was the first thing on the docket.
Yep.
Man, we got baseball. It's going
College
down.
baseball is fun now.
That
In
is
the
so funny.
South.
That's so funny you say that, because I remember writing down ideas for Story Time with Slay for the time period that we're in now.
It's backburned. We won't need it. Dog, I just saw something pop up on my Facebook, excuse me.
Memories.
Facebook memories come up. I think it was June 24th. And we were still celebrating and talking about baseball on the show. Like, dog, and it's regardless if it's Tennessee, like that helps. If it's Vandy, it helps. But throughout the South, people are interested. So, hey, man, I'm talking.
You know
call
why? Because
in.
it's fun.
It is. It is.
And you're
is,
like
Babs.
old school stuffy. And this speaks to kind of Ryan McGee's article and all of that with Vitello as well. And just this Tennessee baseball program as a whole. But it's not just Tennessee. I mean, it's Georgia, it's LSU, it's Auburn, it's South Carolina.
Everybody's grabbed a hold of it.
Parks that they have put money into and they've done, beer drinking
That's right.
areas. And they have pushed this sport back into like the mainframe to where the younger audience enjoys it again too. You know?
And that's key. To Slay's point, in his 8 seasons in Knoxville, Tennessee baseball coach Tony Vitello has been suspended 3 times and ejected 5. That's all in the Ryan McGee piece. he told the SEC Network, you don't know where the line is until you cross it, and then you make an adjustment.
Oh my gosh, if that isn't our show.
Yeah, that's
true.
Yep.
I love that.
How many breaks have we gone to and been like, should we have gone that far?
We probably shouldn't have talked about that.
If you're having that conversation, then anyway, he said, I don't want our guys. He said, I don't want our guys, if they give them a coloring book, I don't want them just coloring inside the lines, which I thought was great. So Tony Vitello was on 3HL recently. We asked him about getting tossed a couple of weeks ago as he had something to say to every umpire on the field.
You look like you were able to contain yourself a little bit, just a little bit during that moment.
A record-breaking level of composure for me, which is usually it's breaking records the other way.
I mean, listen, I love it when you get tossed and you go to every umpire. That was amazing.
I can walk you through that off the air. There's a little bit of history with each guy, so I wanted to make sure. And I'll tell you what, I had one buddy criticize me for being too quick at each pit stop, but I had to. You don't want to get the suspension after the ejection. You want to keep it at just the ejection.
I love that you know.
All three, Coach?
Yeah, I love that you know where the line is.
I did ask an umpire at one point this year, if I get thrown out of this game, blah, 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 and he answered the question, and then he said, hey, you do what you got to do. And I was pretty impressed by that. But at the end of the day, those guys are pretty good guys in our league. Is just as stressful for them. I mean, they're getting attacked by the rowdiest fans in the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go, Tony
He's
Vitello.
Tony V.
I will never forget the chest bump ejection versus Alabama a couple years ago, where
was it with the ump?
Yeah, he goes. Yeah. Remember, he met the ump right in front of the mound, and he got a little carried away, and he chest bumped him. And after the game, obviously he got ejected. After the game, a fraternity invited him to do the dunk machine where they throw baseballs and dunks in the water. Mm-hmm. But he was like, it's too cold. And they're like, well, how about you do $2 chest bumps to students? And so he went out there with a poster board that said $2 chest bumps, and he collected money for that fraternity. For their
dope.
charity.
That is really good.
Yeah.
I just love that he told the SEC Network, you don't know where the line is until you cross it. And then you make an adjustment.
I mean, he ain't lying.
615-737-1045. Connor in Cornersville. Connor, what's up?
What's going on, guys?
What's up, man? How you doing, Connor?
Good. My brother called earlier, Keegan.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was a little too nice. So come here to talk a little smack.
I like it.
Who's the older brother, you or Keegan?
He is. I was born in March of '96. He was born January of '95.
Oh, y'all are close.
Pretty close.
Irish twins.
But I'm the bigger brother. So
okay.
I know he's listening right now, and he'll probably agree.
I love it. Well, what you think about this series? Where are you as far as confidence or what?
I think Hogs in 2 all day. Ooh. I mean, as long as our pitchers stay consistent, stay hot. I know towards the end of the season we got a little shaky, got a little questionable, but we all saw what we did last weekend. There's not a team out there that can overcome that power we got. As long as the pitchers stay strong and do their thing, we got this in 2.
So not even an ounce of worry in you about this series?
Nah, I mean, in our regular season series, we lost our first game, and then I was like, oh, man, we got to face Doyle. And I didn't feel too confident then. But after we got in his head and, ended up winning the game, ended up winning the series, yeah, we got it in 2.
I like that, man.
Got it in 2.
I can't do nothing but salute that, man. Y'all got one of the best atmospheres in college, man.
That's right.
You putting them Vols backs to the wall, man. And I'm just saying, keep your head on the swivel.
The thing about Connor, though, you're going flat out they're winning in 2, but you're doing it in such a calm way.
Yeah.
I just with our batting lineup 1 through 9. They can all hit home runs. They can all. They're all clutch. There's not a dude in the lineup that I just have a bad feeling coming up to bat. Anything could happen.
I feel that. We got a couple guys in extra
1 through 9. Yeah, 1 through 9 are pitching depth. Over the weekend we didn't pitch a bunch of pitchers. We pitched our 2 starting pitchers and a couple relievers or closers. And so we're rested up, ready to go. I know that hog pen out in the left field, they're also ready to go.
That's squealing, yes, sir. Well, thoughts real quick on all these little accolades and everything that Lim Doyle seems to be up for. What's your thoughts on Lim Doyle?
I think he needed the last game he pitched. I think they needed that game. He got the crowd hype. It's what they needed. They were in a slump for a while, and you know, you got Fisher and Doyle running your team there, and it's exactly what they needed to do. Get that hype up, get the momentum up, and it might got me a little worried, but nah, Hogs in 2. Let's go.
I respect it to the fullest. Big time salute. Don't forget about our old buddy out there, center field, Hunter Ensley. He's a bad boy too. But yeah, hey man, this is what it's gonna be. This is what it's supposed to be. I wish we was on opposite sides, you know, where we could meet in Omaha. But if that's the case, man, listen. The one good thing I will say, we just had a caller calling in to talk about placing Tony Vitello in Missouri. And letting him be the head coach there. The good thing about this whole situation is if y'all were to lose, y'all do got Tyson chicken. Y'all can jump on the jet and come support us.
That's
in
right.
Omaha.
We like our chicken. That's for sure. Now we all know where Vitello came from, right?
Oh yeah, hey man, look, we pay dues.
I don't think a lot of Vols fans know that.
Oh no, guess what? This right here, y'all Mr. Miyagi. I said this earlier. Y'all Mr. Miyagi. Daniel's son coming back. This time, the only difference is this ain't against the Cobra Kai's. No, this you got to go fight the mentor. And what you got to understand is all the people leaning down on Arkansas on this baseball team. It could get a little messy. Tension could run a little high.
You know that saying, Dad's got to let the son win every now and then. Not this weekend.
Wax on, wax off.
Weekend. Let's go.
Wax on, wax off.
Paint the fence.
Wax on, wax off. Let's go,
you,
baby.
Connor. That was
Appreciate
good.
that. Connor and Keegan, man. I love that. The brothers coming in, talking a little trash. I'm here for it.
We do appreciate Arkansas for letting Tony Vitello go and let him find his true home here in Knoxville.
Hey, man, listen.
Oh my God.
A lot of people do a lot of coaches in waiting and things of that nature. My guy couldn't wait. So now he got a home, built his own little hut, his own little fort on Rocket Top.
Why do they eat their mascot before the game?
Great question.
That's a really good point.
Listen, if you gave a pig barbecue to eat, it would eat it. I'm just saying.
It'll eat a can.
We also appreciate and honor those heroes. 81 years ago today, the beaches of Normandy stormed. And know a lot of y'all listening had relatives that were there or at other beachheads and World War II in general. Shout out. When we come back, there is now one Titans rookie that has not signed. Tell you next. 3HL.
Keep your eyes on the temperature, man. It's heating up, so your body should be feeling cool. If you're inside, you got to depend on that heating and cooling unit that you got. SpringHillAC.com is where you need to go. Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. They are the heating and cooling company that can take care of all your HVAC needs. It's time to tune it up. Schedule your 21 tune-up right now. $69 is what you can get it for. And if you turn your AC unit on and realize quickly it's not just working the way it's supposed to, don't wait until the peak of summer to get it repaired. Get it done now. Spring Hill Heating and Cooling offers free service calls. You hear that? Free with the repairs plus low monthly payments on those repairs. So call another company. You want a second opinion, a real opinion? Spring Hill also gives free second opinions, so you can always be confident. That's right. Going into what you need. And if you need a new unit, they got you covered. Kevin and the fam do exactly that. Take care of family. Get up to 60 months, no interest financing with approved credit. Get to SpringHillAC.com. Be treated like family. Feel like family. Stay out the heat. Get in the cool. SpringHillAC.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Prince Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Little trash talk going on today.
Well, you know what? One of the things, though,
college baseball.
And I don't think I've ever done this, but shout out to my guy Vander Chris. I don't think like if Vandy was playing Georgia, I don't think I never said, "Come on, Georgia," out loud. Like maybe inside on the back porch.
Yep.
I was like, "Come on, man!" Like a lot of times, honestly, I'm being 100% honest too. I want Vandy to win. I definitely never, ever want them to win when they play Tennessee.
Right.
But if they playing somebody else, I think it's good for the city. But this is me too, being a big city guy. You know what I mean? Like I don't care if they lose. Don't get it twisted. But if they win, I'm like, yeah, cool. That's what's up. That's interesting.
Yeah,
like him calling him calling and saying that he want Arkansas. Like so when football rolls around, basketball rolls around, even before the Vols got good in baseball, just when we were on the verge. That's why I kept saying, like, people can act like this ain't a rivalry. Even with them not being able to beat us in football consistently, I don't care. It's still a rivalry because of the way these fans feel. And I think it's vice versa. I think it's just like, I mean, it is what it is. I just never thought about it like that.
You wrapped it up like that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
55 days until the 2025 Pro Football Hall of Fame game.
That's it?
55. Double nickel.
Let's go.
Where are we with that, though? I remember last year we was kind of just like, blah. I think we watched first series, second series.
Yeah.
I watched the whole damn thing.
Yeah, like you're a different guy. When it rolls around, you lock in. I will say you definitely lock in.
I like preseason games because that's a lot of times you see like back end of roster college football guys or like SEC dudes or, and that's the time to see them.
But my thing is, how far out are we from the Hall of Fame game? The Hall of Fame game to the regular preseason.
That's, that game is the week before.
That's the week before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't never get that hype about it.
Remember the time the field caught on fire right before the game?
Yeah.
You don't, do you?
I do.
And how big of a story would that be?
That would be a great
that an
story.
NFL field got caught on fire.
Great story.
I think T-Rack did that at one point.
He did. I think it's still Buck's pinned picture.
It is.
The dumpster fire.
It is.
The Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Titans have signed rookie wide receiver Chimere Dike, one of the team's fourth-round picks. That leaves second-round pick Femi Oladejo and edge rusher as only one of the 9 selections still unsigned.
Well, we need them.
From John Glennon. Thank you, John.
All the help we can get.
NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said that he expects owners to have formal expansion talks. They have a Board of Governors meeting in Vegas next month. Is that what you're going to? The Board of Governors meeting for the NBA? They're in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm right on top of that, Rose.
Silver said he wants. Silver said you're missing out. Silver said he wants to take a temperature of the room. He said, quote, "We recognize that we are underserved, that there are underserved markets in the United States and elsewhere. The last time the league expanded was 2004 when Charlotte returned. Vegas and Seattle are the favorites. Mexico City, Montreal, and Vancouver have all been mentioned." I mean, at some point, they're going to go to China, right?
I don't know. We're going to go over there.
I mean, it's a long way.
Yeah, I would see Europe before China.
There's a lot of money in China.
Well, I know,
No, it
but
is.
China's like basketball, though.
No question.
what I'm saying.
But you got to start a
hockey,
different
right?
league.
No,
though.
I'm talking about basketball.
Oh, I thought
I'm talking
you
about the NBA.
Yeah, but you got to start a different league, though. That's too far to be China. Europe, you can get over there. It's Bologna to, I know this because I flew it 6 hours. Bologna to New York.
Could you create a division in Europe?
I think so.
I was just kidding
Absolutely.
with China, but China
Absolutely.
loves basketball.
No,
Yeah, but they have the overseas.
Yeah, they do. But I think you would have to combine. So they have something called the Euro League that would be in comparison to the NBA.
Okay.
But
You know
it's
what I mean?
not in Quebec. It has different rules, right?
It's got different rules. They go by the European
how
rules.
different?
But I'm saying as far as golly, the quality of player, 1 through 12, 1 through 15 is different in EuroLeague. It's the best of the best.
So if they created like a 4-team NBA division in Europe, how would that go over there?
I think some other teams would be pissed because they won't in on it.
But like fans.
I think it'd be
money.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
It'll be phenomenal.
They would love it.
Because the top teams in EuroLeague, you're not going to find an empty gym in EuroLeague. No. The only thing would be, how do you police it? Because once you go to that atmosphere, like, it's nuts. They got nets up to where people can't throw stuff on the court.
I forgot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's flares. Like, is the NBA going to be cool with that? Like,
flares inside a building.
Man, big, humongous flags. Like, this man, I'm talking about 22,000, and they're rocking. And I mean, jump ball at 7, they're there at 5:15 for a ride. And ain't no cutoff. We gonna cut it off after the third quarter. No, they drinking all game and after the game. And them officials, how them officials getting out of there?
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, hey, man, I'm telling you, I played on a team in the South. My guy, man, you look him up, Delmonico, one of the most celebrated officials. Man, the truth. We ain't losing in the South. At home, great wine, great food. We're not losing. And he's going to be taken care of.
He's going to be taken care of.
What? He can't wait to come down to Avellino and play.
When you say in the South, you're talking about Italy?
Southern Italy, yeah. But, yeah, like...
Was that like the most live environment?
Everywhere.
Oh,
Turkey
everywhere.
was live.
Yeah.
Italy was live. France wasn't live.
No?
No. This was wine and cheese crowd.
That does not surprise me.
Man, I mean, dog, they might as well... When you get a dunk and get on the run, instead of getting up cheering and clapping, they might as well just did like this.
Oh, they do. They do snap, don't they?
Like it, man.
That's funny. Well, in all seriousness,
but yeah, it could work in Europe though.
Mexico City, Montreal, and Vancouver have been mentioned, but Vegas and Seattle are
We're
the
trying to
favorites.
take it back to Vancouver
and back to Seattle.
Seattle deserves it. Seattle deserves it. I wonder, could we ever coexist with another
Memphis?
team in Tennessee?
Yeah. That's when I
think
started.
that would be tough.
When I started to read the story, I knew I would get to the part of the story where other cities were mentioned, and I was wondering about that with Nashville because.
But it never was, right?
Like, how far away from Seattle is Portland? You know, I don't even know the answer to that.
But they still got their base.
I don't have a map.
That's the only thing. They still got their fan base.
But I mean, NBA's not massive in this market either, though.
No, not massive.
Would it be though if we had a team?
Interest-wise.
With the way it's growing, I would think.
We have such civic-minded sports fans.
It's, man,
You know
Nashville,
what I mean?
you
Like,
can't.
everything gets supported, even like, I mean, there are a lot of people that support Nashville SC that did not grow up like in soccer at all.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, with Nashville, this is what I feel and realize. It's a lot of going out on a hope and a prayer until you get it established.
Right.
When it's established, they're coming.
If I'm the Predators, I don't want any part of an NBA team in that building.
No.
Yeah.
Even though that building was built to house an NBA team.
It's nothing as far, when it comes to Nashville, don't do any advance tickets outside of a country music concert.
No, that's
they
that's
They're only going to buy them at the door. They're going to buy them
definitely
they coming. They're going to buy them at the door, but they
or
don't count your money in advance.
Yeah.
I just think you have Memphis is so close.
And it's
The
basketball
Hawks
rich.
are super close.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I just look like when we do birthday trips for my bonus son, like it's, let's go watch basketball at Memphis. Let's go watch the Hawks.
I will say, though, when they had exhibition games, they had it, it was probably about 6-7 years ago. Miami was playing Atlanta.
I remember that.
And
yeah.
the people packed it. What the heck?
Zeph, what is going on in there?
Who
What
is
is
that?
Jackson
Is that
doing?
Bert.
That's
Big
Bert.
Boss
What is
Bert.
Bert
Big
doing?
Boss Bert's trying to fix it.
So Bert lost
Look, I look like the zebra.
Bert lost his keys. Cannot find them.
Oh, come on,
I was
Bert.
wondering why he was still here.
Bert told me, no, you
find
told me,
them? Are they back? Oh, they're not back there.
he
All right,
told
they're not
me
back
that
there.
he left his keys at Buck's house.
No, he left his
man.
car at Buck's house.
Oh, he left his car at Buck's house.
He had Ross take him to Buck's house to pick up his car, got there, no keys. So he came back here and has been looking literally the entire building.
Well, my
This
question
guy is upper management, y'all.
yeah, Big Boss Bert.
Still hear it.
Well, so I
5 o'clock on a Friday.
when he told me that, I was like, why is your car at Buck's house? And he was like, yeah, it's one of those nights.
Wait to see, baby.
Oh, Ross has him in his car, so.
Ross got the keys.
So Bert went all the
And
way
Ross
to Buck's
played in
house.
Dropped him
Brentwood.
off.
Bert went all the way to Buck's house with Ross. Got dropped off. Oh, no keys. Ross brought him back. Looked over the building for
Is
how long?
Ross on the way home? Because
How
Ross
many
live out there by
hours?
us.
2.
He's been here for 2 hours
It's
looking for
like,
his
this
keys.
just adds to your day, man. This crazy
Ross
day.
lives
that
in my neighborhood.
You've had a front row seat to a really crazy day.
I love it.
Man.
This is what I'm
By
talking
the
about.
way,
Love Friday.
people didn't see that. He was on top of the table on all fours.
Behind the console.
Yes, behind the console, like searching for his keys.
Dawn, are you going to take Bert home so he can get Bert to Ross so Ross can give him his keys?
Heck no.
Damn,
she said no.
I don't transport upper
How did
management.
this happen? You still buzzing from last night, Bert? Is this what this
He
is?
said he didn't feel good.
He said he looked at the Ubers and they were like $27
To go back to
I
Buck's?
believe-
to go back to his house.
Oh.
That's high.
I
Yeah.
think that's low.
Buck live around the corner, for real.
Oh.
Yeah, he ain't far. You go right down there through the gorge, go
No, I think
across
that's to
Charlotte.
Bert's house, not to Buck's house.
Oh, that's cheap to
Yeah,
Bert's
that
house.
ain't bad at all.
Also, PSA for everybody: Ubers are going to be ridiculous because it is CMA Fest.
You better
If
walk
you can
outside of
even
this
get
area.
one. Yeah,
You better walk, get away from downtown.
it is crazy.
This one, I used to love it. I'd be out all night.
Oh, when you were driving?
Ubering, what? That little red zone light up. I done took people to Clarksville, came back, go to Hopkinsville, came back. I'm going all around the world. Well, them zones light up, but people don't care. Pay you anything. I love it. Just getting, ain't that kind of crazy where we are today? We just getting in the car with strangers.
Well, I mean, you can get in the car with the no driver.
No, it's not good either, y'all. Like
That's not an option.
yeah, like but what happened though? Like growing up, they would say, "Don't you get in the car with a stranger? A stranger pull up, run." Now they pull up and they say your name.
Stranger danger.
You check the license plate and you're supposed to just jump in. Like that's gonna save you.
And how many times do people really not check?
Yeah, we get food dropped off. I just got food dropped off.
That's
from
a great
stranger.
point. I've never even thought about that.
Yeah, I'm eating it.
Still alive.
Still.
So far, so good.
Hey, Zev, does Bert have anything to add to close this story?
You want to close the story with anything?
Yeah, I want him to add what he did so that
Don't
those
ride
that
with Ross.
don't know, Bert is a sleepwalker and a sleep eater.
Yes. A sleep
has a
eater
problem.
too.
Oh, did you guys know what he ate?
No, that I do, but will you please allow him to tell everybody?
Get on the mic,
Bert,
Bert.
after
Don
your-
wants you to tell people what you
after
ate
your
last
night
night.
out last night, what did you eat raw in the middle of the night?
Well, it wasn't my fault per se.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
So here's what happened.
This is how a guy starts every story, right here.
It
See
was-
what happened.
It
Was,
wasn't my
Listen,
fault.
we
but-
went out last night, had a whole bunch of fun. I ended up passing out in the recliner, and then Sleepy Hungry Bert woke up, and he decided he wanted something to eat, something a little snack on. And I don't have no snacks, no Lunchables, no Ho-Hos, no Trips, no Pringles, nothing in my house like that.
no Uncrustables.
No, God, hey, last night I'd have ate about 4 of them in my sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night and ate, like, I'll send y'all the picture, about a half of a raw sweet potato, skin, peel,
What?
and all.
How is that
You
your
know that
best
can
option?
kill you?
Hey, I was asleep. That can kill you?
You're not supposed to eat the skin of a sweet potato.
Really?
Well,
Yes.
that's about the only thing I ate. Wait till y'all see the picture of this.
I
'cause
eat it all the time, Babsy.
Google it.
Oh, no.
Google
That's
it.
why my tummy's been so upset. It wasn't the liquor, Lord.
yeah.
It was that
I'm
sweet
sure
potato.
That's why.
Well, the other part of it is you ate a raw sweet potato.
That may be it.
Cheyenne woke me up this morning, shaking me, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Stop doing this.
How was that? How was that your best food option?
I was not awake. I don't have a say in the matter. It's whatever. It's like sometimes, you know, people will go out and they turn into a different person when they get drunk. I turn into a different person when I am asleep.
You didn't have the selection.
I did not
so
have the selection.
I just had this image that this is all we get at Buck's house.
No, I would have ate his cat treats before I ate that sweet potato.
What I would have loved if Hungry Bert would have woke up and, well, sleptwalk and spent the wheel to see what he was going to
Oh.
I don't know if y'all have been listening to Buck Lucas and Pan. What? Burt, Buck, and Lucas.
There you go.
Yeah. But they got to spin the wheel, and I promise you, weekly I'm coming in just for when the wheel is spent.
Wheel Wednesdays.
I'll be in on Wednesday.
Buck has tried to shoot it down at every opportunity, but I'm getting a damn wheel in this studio.
I love that idea.
Yes, Bert.
I also love alliteration. So Will Wednesday sounds good to me.
It's going to be Willie Good, y'all. Tune in.
Willie Good. All right. Thank you, Bert. Glad you're not dead.
By the way, my friend Kirby showed me that sweet potato skins are fine.
I'm telling you, like the butter on them bad boys with that
I
cinnamon.
have heard that it's not good to eat the skin.
I think it was the
definitely have
raw.
to scrub them.
I think it's the raw sweet
Scrub all
potato
of them,
is the problem.
I'm
No, I
pretty
looked it
sure
up.
that he did not.
I looked it up.
scrub
It said it's genuinely healthy to eat.
Yeah. I eat all the skin on. I put A1 sauce on my potato skins.
5, but you cook them.
Yep.
You don't just go in the fridge or pantry and eat one. Mike Wilson covers Tennessee for the Knoxville News Sentinel. He'll join us at 5:20. More 3HL next on 104.5 The Zone.
Maxed out on credit cards, struggling with high interest debt, pay it all off in days. Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan. Here's the deal with Loan Pronto, started by a guy, Roger Moore, the owner, founder of Loan Pronto, who just wanted everybody to have an easier and better way, more of a quicker process to get a loan so you're not buried in paperwork. So he simplified that process, started Loan Pronto, and has been doing it ever since. Starts everything out electronically, all digital, no extra hidden fees. And then right now, using the equity in your home, you can get cash out without touching your low rate first mortgage. No appraisals, no waiting, none of that with Loan Pronto. Instant approvals, low rates, and no hard credit pull up front. Your home equity is yours. You should use it. Call Loan Pronto now for a free instant appraisal. See how much cash you can get today. Loan Pronto, A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, nearly 2,500 five-star Google reviews, and you can start now online. Loanpronto.com. Get debt relief now. 615-499-5780. Loanpronto.com at 499-5780. Loan Pronto, equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781 on approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Good evening. It is 5:03. I'm Justin Otto live from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. The Titans have signed wide receiver Chimere Dike to his rookie contract. Dike, selected in the 4th round of the 2025 NFL Draft, becomes the 8th player from the team's 9-player draft class to sign with the team. Second-round pick and outside linebacker Olufemi Oladejo is the only draft pick from this year's draft class who remains unsigned. The NCAA Baseball Super Regionals get started this weekend, where 4 SEC teams will try to reach Omaha. Number 4 Auburn hosts number 13 Coastal Carolina tonight at 8 p.m. Number 6 LSU will host West Virginia starting Saturday at 1. And number 14 Tennessee heads to Fayetteville to face off against number 3 Arkansas. First pitch for Game 1 is on Saturday at 4 p.m. Game 2 on Sunday at 2 p.m. And the if needed Game 3 on Monday. You can catch the Vol Network call of the games right here on The Zone. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final is tonight as the Edmonton Oilers hold a 1-0 series lead over the Florida Panthers. Puck drop for Game 2 is at 7 p.m. on TNT. For our Foundation repair and whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone Friday edition. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great Friday. Going to be a great weekend. Severe weather possibilities tomorrow, Sunday, tonight. Babsy's here.
What up?
What up, Babette?
Can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
What, are you upset with me or something? Did you hear that laugh?
Yeah, that one like a little bit.
Jay on Facebook. Go Vols! He says.
Yeah, Jay, you represent. Look at Savage. Savage snuck in there again.
Is Savage in there?
He's in Florida, man.
Oh, yeah. Ramon. Last hour, then the weekend.
I saw him tweet a very old man's tweet.
Oh, yeah?
Got up, went and do breakfast, had to go back to the room and get a hat and sunglasses.
Very old.
Like, you're old.
Put some zinc oxide on.
Mm-hmm. That's an old man tweet.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
especially the hat, right?
A lot of sweet potato talk in the chat there.
I don't know, but Bert sent us a picture from Cheyenne.
It's disgusting.
Of him but the Nod sweet potato. Disgusting.
Dog.
Like, have you ever been in a place where that was the best option? Like,
also,
raw sweet potato?
Like, do you not have ramen or a mac and cheese cup sitting around?
I mean, he was at Buck's house.
No, it was at his house.
It was his house.
Oh, it was at his house?
It was his house. So it's not like...
Yeah, he ain't.
I keep thinking he was at Buck's because his car's at Buck's.
But he also ain't picking at it.
Yeah, he was asleep. His sleeping body just grabbed the 1st thing it saw, I guess.
That's true. Anyway.
Ramon said, I would never want that laugh from Babs. That was kind of diabolical sounding. Slay Dog's here.
I'm in the building.
How confident are you in Tennessee against Arkansas 1-10?
That's not a 10.
6. No, I'm about 6.5, 7.
Okay.
And I've worked to that. I was half going into it before talking to Brandon Arvison and like understanding like they are together and they but enjoy playing on the road. You got to enjoy playing in raucous environments in order to come out on the other side. Like, but that right there, it's nothing like, your roommate, y'all waking up, y'all going to breakfast, y'all knock on the door next to y'all, hey, dog, let's go down here, go to breakfast. You're eating breakfast together. Like, you get on the bus, you go to your training that day, you come back home, y'all joking, you get therapy. We might go to the movies that night. Like, it's different when you're playing in a series than somebody going for, like, one game on a quick, they're like coming down to play Vanderbilt real quick and then going back. There's really no bonding in that, you know what I'm saying? But to play somewhere where you're going to spend more than 2 or 3 days together, like, It's different, man. That's and you gotta like that. I remember, I'll never forget, man. We were going to play Pittsburgh my freshman year, and walking in there, they were ranked top 25, had a hell of a class coming in, and us going in there like that was our first road trip as a group, and we bonded, and that set the stage for the rest of our season and the rest of our time together. Actually, you know what I mean? That was pretty dope, man. Like being in that locker room, you hearing the fans out there, you like, hey, man. Let's stay together. It's all about us. It's different.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to ask the question. I didn't do it in a good way. Remember a couple weeks ago, I was like, is it actually better for Cam Ward to play his first game on the road?
That's a little different to me.
Okay.
And what you walking in, I would say yes if we were dropping Cam Ward into a bunch of veterans. You know what I'm saying? And he was a missing piece. They reestablishing themselves, and he ain't never been on the NFL field with other guys that you expecting to bring it, you know what I mean? But you are the one delivering. Like, nothing moves without you. It's the same thing. Will Levis going to Chicago. Like, you had a veteran bunch around him, and everybody was doing their thing, but it was that one moment.
That's right.
They were doing well. They were doing great. They were actually doing great. On the road against Chicago, and they were rowdy up there. With somebody like Cam Ward walking in, Heisman, well, he actually won the Heisman, but number 1 draft pick and Caleb Williams, like they were behind him, like they were expecting some great things, and for them to be able to pull it out like that, that was a tough one.
So when you heard Brandon Arvidsson on the show, your confidence level raised.
Yep,
he was so chill.
I look for mentality though.
Yeah.
Then that shows he has the right mentality. And you can see it through Hunter Ensley and all these guys. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, and they playing the right way now. They're living up to what their talent and potential is, I feel.
Marcus Phillips will start game 1 of the Super Regional against Arkansas.
Which is interesting. Zeph said that on the show a couple days ago that he felt like Marcus Phillips would get that start. That means Liam Doyle in game 2. So if Tennessee gets that first game, you don't. How hype you think Liam Doyle is going to be to close that thing out? That'll be something. Speaking of Arvidsson, he was on 3HL, Zeph.
Yeah, you asked him about going to Arkansas, and to what you were talking about, Slay. He actually talked about that crowd that Tennessee's going to be walking into, and some of the things they might hear. And this was Brandon Arvidsson on 3HL.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all excited to get going. Just play our game. It's going to be an awesome experience crowd-wise, and I'm sure they're going to say really nice things to us. But no, I think we're all excited and just have confidence in our team.
Do y'all feed off that?
Yeah. I think we do enjoy playing on the road a little bit because we kind of come closer as a team because you spend so much time with each other on flights and hotels and stuff. And then when the game time comes around, it's pretty cool seeing all the different atmospheres in college baseball.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. He was very low-key.
Yeah, very low-key.
Very opposite of Zeph's man crush.
Yeah, Liam Doyle, not that guy.
Not low-key.
Did you guys see what he said after that, or before that strikeout?
Well, we asked
read those lips.
We asked Arvidsson about that. Like, do you I don't know if you have this cut, but you do?
This is what he said. If
a batter calls timeout, what is your reaction? Like, how do you internalize that?
Yeah, I wouldn't say an insult. Honestly, it's kind of a compliment, like that you need a timeout mid at bat with no one on, because in your head you're like, oh, you're screwed, man. Like you're not seeing it well. It looks like you need a little breather. So if anything, it's a compliment.
Arvidsson's so nice in the way he trash talks. Yeah, Liam Doyle. So what had happened was it was dominant. I mean, rolling. He was in the zone, all of this stuff. I mean, just throwing nothing but strikes, throwing it as hard as he could. He struck out 9 of his 16 outs. But there was a moment, I think it was the 8th inning, to close out the 8th inning. There were 2 strikes on the batter, and the batter called timeout. And you could see Liam Doyle. That's why I asked Arvidsson that question. But you could see Liam Doyle point at the batter and say something. We now know.
Yeah, this is Liam Doyle talking with Pitching Ninja, who's big in the baseball world, especially with pitchers.
Yep.
Interviewing him about that moment, and this is what he had to say.
Did you actually say you're to the hitter?
I might have said that because I feel like that's what he was. To be honest, I feel like they would have taken the time out if he wasn't in trouble. But yeah, I had a lot of confidence going in. My fastball was definitely working as good as it has all season that night, and I don't like necessarily when offensive timeouts. I know it's part of the game now, and I know even my own school does it sometimes. But as a pitcher, you're in the competitive moment. I feel like it doesn't really do anything but just take up more time. It's not going to throw me off of my game. It's not going to do anything like that. It's just going to maybe even piss me off even more. So I don't know why they always do that, but I feel like I find myself in that moment a lot. And in a regional game closing out, I was feeling really good that night. I was at like 98, 99. Yeah, I didn't think the hitter had a chance, so I told him that.
That kind of emotion. His 1-2. Strike 3 at 99.
I told him that.
615-737-1045. William in Smyrna. William, what's up, man?
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you, William. Happy Friday, man.
Thank you. The family, that was first time calling in, but I had to because Slay. Quit playing, man. That was some trash talk.
You're talking about the West Virginia.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, William.
No.
Yes. Take the A out of Slay. What you got?
Slide. It was some little slick slide.
I'm a Hooper in Ohio.
I can dig it.
Hooper in Ohio, and those are the guys we hated on the court that just come down here jumpers and keep us from we like the dudes that talk the trash out loud because we can go at them.
Right.
But that dude that does a slide trash talk, that's what that was.
Little sneaky right there.
I love it, William.
Okay, I can buy that.
That was sneaky.
You sold him. I couldn't sell him. You sold him.
I agree. Like I said, this is my first time calling, but I heard that. I was like, Slay, come on, you a Hooper, you know better than that.
But see, I'm one of the ones looking for that one right there gonna be able to get me because I'm like, oh yeah, he ain't really trying to do nothing. So who's the guy here talking the loudest? That's the one I'm looking for.
That's fair.
That's the one we attacked.
But
it's that other guy, the little short dude that wasn't even supposed to be out there. He got game. I mean, not he got game, but white man can't jump.
Yeah, there you go.
I love it, William. Hey, man, don't be a stranger.
Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
see you, man.
bro.
Have a great weekend. 615-737-1045. Ray, let me set this up, Ray, real quick. Is it Misty that called in from Bon Aqua yesterday and told Dawn that she's had ankle problems, that she needs to try horse rub?
Yeah.
Ray, what you got?
Well, I wanted to let them know that you can do that. I'm an ex-military boxer, and all of us use that. And some of my friends that ran track, you can take but just a little bit of that, and you get it from Tractor Supply. I still have some at home, and when I pull a muscle or something, I put it on there, and it takes care of it.
What is it like? Thick?
No, it's not thick. It's almost like oil, like a baby oil. And all you need is a little bit of it because it is strong.
This is crazy. How have I never heard of this?
It'll have you burning like heat, and you'll see the difference in it.
Ooh, I don't know if I can do that.
Is it like a balm, like Jackie Childs and Seinfeld? Is it a balm?
Yes, like a balm.
Oh my gosh, Slay, have you never tried horse rub?
No, I've never even heard of it. Like that's the weird thing.
I didn't either until somebody told me. I tried it.
That's usually how that works, right?
I have some in my house right now for whenever I got backaches or whatever I use. I just have a little bit put on there. I'm good to go.
Ain't gonna keep it. I can dig it.
I feel like I need to go get some just to bring in. You know what? I'm gonna bring it to the golf tournament on Wednesday.
Hey, Ray, does it smell funky?
No, it doesn't have too bad of a smell. It's almost like matter of fact, it's sort of as a reddish color. Almost kind of looks like transmission oil.
Oh my gosh!
I took it right.
Getting better.
Transmission oil.
All right. I feel like I need to look into it now.
I wanted to call and let y'all know that this is my second time calling in, but I listen to you all the time. I'm on my way to work at UPS, and I should be there in about another 10 minutes.
All right, man. Be
Thanks,
safe
Ray.
tonight, man. Push
Yes,
through,
be
brother.
safe.
What is the red color reminded me? My grandmother used to have this.
Transmission fuel.
She would just put this, like if I had anything going on, she would put some red thing on me. I don't know what it was.
Iodine?
Maybe that's what it was.
Betadine? Is that what they call it?
Is that what it is?
I just remember it from when I got my belly button pierced when I was a kid.
Really?
And they made you clean it with that all the time.
Ugh.
Yeah. And it like turns your skin like red brown.
Is this still pierced?
No. It got ripped out in college playing volleyball.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet
went-
that was painful.
Yeah. I was usually good about like taping it down during volleyball, but went after a ball, did a roll, zoop, gone.
Did it pop right out or it ripped out?
Oh, I ripped out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Babsy.
Damn.
It's not
Your
pretty.
volleyball stories aren't great, man. Kicking the Coke
see?
machine and breaking your toe.
I mean, well, that one you can keep to yourself, but
Well, you've told that story.
it's all about the hustle.
I'm with it.
That's right.
Right.
What was your nickname?
DMAC,
D-Mac, yeah.
defensive machine.
Listen, man. I mean, you start going down the Rolodex of number 34s in Auburn history. Bo Jackson.
And at the very bottom, you'll get to Babs.
No, not at the bottom.
Bo Jackson, Charles Barkley, and Don Davenport. We'll be right back. Mike Wilson going to talk Tennessee baseball. Covers Tennessee for the Knoxville News Sentinel. Vols have picked up 3 players in the transfer portal while they get ready for this Super Regional. We'll talk about it next.
Want to tell you about the VIP Play app, formerly Zen Sports. You need to get in on this. Go to VIPPlayApp.com to get more information about this app exclusively here in Tennessee. And go ahead and hop on it. You got a big weekend full of betting. Might as well claim your VIP Play welcome bonus. When you make your first bet of $5 or more, you get $100 in bonus bets instantly. Just use my code. That's DAWNTN, DAWNTN, and boom, you'll get $100 in bonus bets instantly once you bet $5. The new VIP Play app update has a ton of bug fixes and improvements to VIP Play. And as players, you can receive daily profits, such as 25% off MLB Parlay Proof Profit Boost. On 3 picks or more, NBA playoffs, no danger wager. You could receive 50% of the stake back in bonus bet if your wager loses, and tons of other stuff. 200 plus leagues to bet on, numerous bet types, props, and options. It's VIP Play, where everyone gets treated like a VIP. Dawn TN is your code. Go ahead and sign up. Download it on your mobile device. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. You got to be 21 and older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Well, spring has sprung, and you all know what that means. It's officially moving season, a time filled with hours of packing, unpacking, and so much bubble wrap. But the first thing you should do when moving into your new home is make sure that the Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity. It's super quick and easy to set up, then boom. You'll have your new home hooked up with the ultimate Wi-Fi experience faster than the time it takes to parallel park a moving truck. Then you'll be back online with the most reliable Wi-Fi with the best in-class equipment from Xfinity, so you can just kick back, relax, and stream your favorite movies and TV shows while someone else deals with all those boxes. Because with Xfinity, the only thing you'll have to worry about is remembering where you pack the remote. Make the right and easy move with Xfinity. Learn more at Xfinity.com/move. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi claim based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed broadband experience report August 2024. 3HL 104.5, the Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Tennessee at Arkansas in the Super Regional. Tony Vitello 2-10 against the Arkansas Razorbacks. Hogs a minus 180 favorite in game one, which is tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Mike Wilson joins us now, covers Tennessee from the Knoxville News Sentinel. Mike, what's up? How are you?
Doing well, yeah. Thank you guys for having me on.
Where are you on your trek toward Fayetteville?
I am in the Atlanta airport across from gate A28, a.k.a. where Shake Shack is. So I flocked straight here when I landed, and I'll be here for like another hour.
It's so funny. I
know
hadn't thought
exactly
about
where you are.
Shake Shack in a while, and somebody mentioned it like a couple days ago on the show. That's weird.
Our restaurant game is on point.
Yummy.
Yeah, right?
Got to get it done in the airport, right?
So it's interesting. We had Tony Vitello on a couple weeks ago, and he said that this team is different. That from a couple of years ago, that's more reserved and all these things. And then we had Brandon Arvidsson on this week, Mike, and I mean more of the same. Like just a really reserved yet really confident guy. That dude has been dealing.
He has been. And we talk about things that have changed / can continue to change Tennessee's season, however long it continues to go. Brandon Arvidsson and A.J. Russell are the starting place for that, I think. I mean, his emergence, like he's going to be like a third-round draft pick this year. I mean, he's a 6'5" lefty throwing over the top at 95 with just filthy off-speed stuff.
Yes.
And I think some people are still going to be very surprised with how early he goes in the draft. He's a pro. Same for A.J. Russell. So those two guys have really elevated the pitching staff and that long-term potential this season.
Do you think that I keep asking this question because I keep waiting for it to happen, but man, it sure seemed like on Monday that they looked like that group from a couple years ago with the swagger and all those things. Do you think so? Do you think some switch was flipped in that game on Monday?
I think the guys who've shown that throughout the year have pretty consistently been Andrew Fisher and Liam Doyle. And those were the guys who were very much
true.
The rabble-rousers, the riler-uppers, whatever you want to call them the other day. But Fisher, I wouldn't call the issue. I wouldn't say he issued a challenge to the fan base after the loss. But he very much made it clear that he expected that Monday regional final to be electric. And he obviously hit that home run in a major moment, but it was more, his energy before and after the homer. But yeah, I mean, those guys have fit right in to what Tennessee baseball is, and their personalities are a big deal.
Mike Wilson with us, covers Tennessee for the Knoxville News Sentinel. What are your big picture thoughts about this series down in Fayetteville?
I think Arkansas is the best team in the country, and I thought that going into this tournament. I didn't have a lot of faith, in all honesty, in Vanderbilt or Texas going deep into this tournament. I thought they'd win their regionals, maybe not their supers. Just felt like Arkansas is more complete than those teams. I mean, they've got starters, they've got good bullpen, and they've solved the offense. And that had kind of been their issue in the postseason the past couple of years when they didn't get out of regionals. So Tennessee's got to find a way to deal with that. And you're also probably playing in the most hostile environment in college baseball, certainly the most hostile one left this season. So that's a challenge in and of itself for Tennessee.
So, Mike, if everything plays out the way it's supposed to, and each team is at its best, is Arkansas, like, I understand they're the favorite, but does Tennessee even have a shot if they played their best and Arkansas played their best?
This is going to sound funny given that I'm saying that I think Arkansas is the best team. I think Tennessee might have more talent than Arkansas. To kind of echo what Mike Rooney said on ESPN in the selection show, he said Tennessee is the most talented team in the country. And the MLB draft is going to reflect that. They're going to challenge program records for early draft picks, for overall draft picks. It's an immensely talented roster. When you have that much pro talent on a team, you've always got a shot. And that's why Tennessee was able to take a game at Arkansas earlier in the season. That's why they've won 46, 47 games this year. So there's the talent there to beat anyone out there at this point. So yeah, it's easy to see Tennessee's path to it. But at the same time, it's a pretty big hurdle to clear.
Mike, when you watch what Van Horn has done, how much pressure is it on him to get over this hump and get there with this squad to go win a national championship? Because we watch all of the I don't want to say pushback, but backlash, I guess, for Corbs and what he's created at Vanderbilt. You start to hear people coming out, talking about his game. And even Corbs got fired up when he was talking about the game passing him by. What is it for Van Horn? Where does he stand as far as pressure walking into this super regional?
When you talk about surprising things in sports, people love to throw the Tennessee's never been to a Final Four fact out there, right?
Yeah.
You hear that one, and it's a shocking figure that Tennessee has never made a Final Four. You just expect a program and a school of that stature to have made it.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Arkansas baseball, it's shocking they haven't won a national championship. Yeah. This is a school with great history, consistently in the postseason, makes it to Omaha, I think, 8, 9 times under Van Horn. It's a big number under Dave Van Horn. So they're in the mix so often. It's crazy they haven't won it. I'm sure that brings some pressure. I'm sure facing Tennessee, the team that just won it with your former assistant coach, adds some pressure to that somewhere. But this Arkansas team does seem to play pretty loose and well. So we'll see if that pressure shows up. But, yeah, it is kind of wild when you look at, if you talked about blue bloods, Arkansas is a very good baseball program, but they just haven't gotten to that level where they've won a natty yet.
Yeah.
By Mike Wilson on X. Mike Wilson covering Tennessee for the Knoxville News Sentinel.
Yeah, Mike. All right, now we understand their pitching. If you had 3 pitchers for Tennessee to pick to go out there and get busy in this game versus 3 pitchers for Arkansas, who is their 3 best versus Tennessee's 3 best that you throw out there? Not relievers or anybody closing it out, but guys that you need on the mound to go and get it done.
Arkansas, I know they're rolling with Zach Root to start game 1, and Gage Wood will probably be game 2. That's what they've rolled with all year, and it's been pretty darn successful. So I'd expect that holds status quo. Tennessee is starting Marcus Phillips in game 1, which I think is the obvious and expected move, given that Liam Doyle just threw on Monday against Wake Forest, threw 135 pitches in the regional. So you did need to mix that up. And Marcus Phillips won at Arkansas in May. He won game 1 in that series. So it'll be Phillips, obviously going to go Doyle there in that second game. Arkansas is interesting. They have a couple options for the third game, so we'll see what direction they go there between 2 last names that I frankly cannot pronounce. Gabe Gackle and Landon B, we're going to go with. So they've got options there in which direction they can go. And I think Gabe Gackle closed it out against Creighton, if I'm not mistaken, in the final game of the regional. So they've got those 3 there. Tennessee's game 3 remains fascinating because I think AJ Russell's probably the ideal choice. But Tennessee's going to use him out of the bullpen in game 1 or game 2 if they need to. And Brandon Arvidsson, same holds true. That's a guy that could start that game. But Tony Vitello is going to throw them earlier on if they have a shot to win those games. Because you win 2, you don't have to play 3. Yeah. So they're going to put pedal to the metal with that bullpen and figure out game 3 when they get there.
Last one for me, Mike. I remember when I used to always have terrible games playing at Florida. In the swamp was always horrific for me. Just the nerves, too anxious, want to do so good, fans being right down on you. Lim Doyle going to Arkansas in that game, too. A lot of expectations. Vols Nation looking for us to get on track coming out of that series, and he drops it. Knowing his character and his mentality, how anxious do you think Liam Doyle is? And have you heard any rumblings around throughout their baseball club about him looking to get back and get back in this game? Because I wasn't losing when I had another time to face Florida. There wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I don't know if anxious is a word I would ever use to describe Liam Doyle. That guy is just a competitor. You saw it. You see the emotion. You see the stuff. You can point, I think, to his Ole Miss start, is that's their game where he probably had the highest emotions, the highest potential for nerves. And he went out there and struck out 14 in 8.1 innings and just absolutely dominated his former team. That's the kind of guy that Tennessee knows it has. And obviously Arkansas, the start for him was his worst one of the year. If he's got something to prove, I would expect him to prove it. That's what he's showing all season. You look at, again, the attitude of him coming out against Wake Forest and closing that game out. So he's shown that's who he is. So, yeah, I don't think he's anxious. I think he'd be chomping at the bit, ready to get out there and throw the ball again.
Gotcha.
All right, weird situation in baseball where coaches are trying to win a national championship and deal with the transfer portal at the same time. Tennessee added a few players. What can you tell us?
Other than the fact that the portal being open while seasons are going is the dumbest thing in the world in all the sports. They've gone out and added 3 pitchers. Clay Edmondson from UNC Asheville, who was the Big South Pitcher of the Year. Submarine guy, throws 95. Draft risk, he's eligible for the draft. Mason Estrada from MIT, righty, up to 98. Also a draft risk. I would expect him to probably get picked. And then they added Bo Rudy from Kennesaw State yesterday. Low 90s, but filthy movement on his fastball. He pretty much only throws his fastball, and people can't seem to figure it out. So that tells you how impressive the movement is on his fastball. So that's a guy who saved a lot of games, potential closer, potential late game bullpen arm for you. So, yeah, Tennessee's clearly looking to bolster pitching staff because this year's staff ended up being thinner, I think, than they expected. So looks like they're looking to hit that early on in the portal.
Love it, Mike. Appreciate you, man. Safe travels to Fayetteville. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
All right, appreciate it. There he is, Mike Wilson. You can follow him on Twitter by Mike Wilson on X. Interesting stuff.
Draft risk too is interesting. Talking about the portal too,
For
like
sure.
okay, yeah, you get this guy out of the portal, but you still might not have him.
That's stupid.
That's
That's
where
so
the
crazy.
NIL comes into play.
Marcus Phillips able to get this one. I'm even
I
if
didn't
he ain't,
realize he's the one that took the game in Arkansas last time.
even if he's not able to get it, I can't wait to game 2. Like
Why,
win or
'cause
lose,
Liam Doyle's
like
on the mound?
I gotta see this. I gotta
Exactly.
see this.
Exactly.
Knowing the competitor he is, if I wouldn't, like I get it. The last person I got excited about like this was Skeen. Like I watched everyone when Skeen was going through.
Yeah.
Like even the game, it was a game that they were bringing him out to be a closer.
Yeah.
And he warmed up in the bullpen, and dog, it was like Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? They had a camera in the bullpen watching him warm up. Like just him. Like that's the feeling I get with Liam Doyle. Not to that extreme because we know who Skeen was. Like that was a different level with me. I don't know when we'll see that again, but Liam is boy.
I'd put him in. I'd immediately, like, he gets drafted, I'd immediately have him on the major league roster, and I'd put him in the bullpen immediately. With that kind of swagger and confidence.
Unfortunately, Major League Baseball does not work like that.
I know.
Unfortunately.
And the stuff that he has.
How long was it before Skeen got called up?
He got called up within the year.
I remember.
He got called up within the year.
Yeah, I thought it was quick. Like I wanted to say it was like 4 or 5 weeks.
It was quick. It was quicker than normal.
Yeah.
Now, Garrett Crochet, who former Vol, got drafted in 2020. Same thing. Now it was COVID, so they kind of needed more players because of all the stuff. But he also got drafted, and he's a guy that throws triple digits too. One of Tony's early draftees.
Man, see, I just now got on the baseball like that and watching it, like especially to the point where you, like what we were talking about earlier, it pulling in new fans. Like I watch other SEC teams, like, and it's pretty cool. So
Skeens was drafted July 9th, 2023. He was called up May 8th, 2024.
Darn.
So 10 months.
Well, I'm talking about 3-4 weeks. What was I watching?
It was within the year. So
yeah, that ain't 3 or 4 months. 3 or 4 weeks and 10 months ain't the same.
True, but for baseball, 10 months.
I thought it was quick
close.
too.
It's not
I
even
did.
close.
All right, when we come back, the 3HL bingo card and hockey little betting advice.
Parsley hockey? No.
I don't know, man. I'll look at it though. I got college baseball.
Okay, we can do college baseball. I don't want you to get pressured into doing something you don't feel good in.
That's a good point, Babs.
Yep.
So I love you, man.
See,
like
I
my
got
knee
your
down,
back.
she turned the hot tub on for me. Tell me go get in. Like this, you all right with me, Babs?
She was looking out for you.
I got you.
All right, 3HL 104.5 The Zone. DickensSupply.com is the website. Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply. Thinking about that lawn as we head into that season. They have all the advice for you. Trey Hartsook is here with more.
Hey, man, I'll tell you, Brent, really a good time of year if you're a grass guy. We've kind of had the perfect storm, a lot of rain, some good temperatures, mild, and that fescue should be looking really good right now. I'll tell you what's coming, though, is we all know with all this rainfall, you're going to start seeing some nut sedge coming out. You're going to start seeing some grassy weeds starting to emerge, stuff that we really don't want in our lawn. So trust Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply with that last round of pre-emergent. Want to make sure we're doing that, as well as herbicides. So if we are starting to see some breakthrough, make sure that you don't wait and that you come in, get a herbicide that you need to get that stuff taken care of before you get infiltrated with a ton of stuff. If you're really not sure, like, hey, is this a weed? Hey, is this grass? Hey, I don't know what this is. At Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply, all you got to do is take a picture, bring it in. We'll tell you what you need to do to get it knocked out and get that lawn back looking 100%. We're convenient located in Allenville, Tennessee. Got locations in Nashville, Hendersonville, Murfreesboro, Bellevue, Brentwood, Lamar, Mount Juliet, and Franklin. If you can't get a hold of it, check us out online, DickensSupply.com.
Perfect time.
Hey, my app read my sleep as a nap. Three Town 104.5 The Zone. Little Stapleton there, Slay Dog.
It's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy.
Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Wrapping up a Friday. I see a little sun activity out there.
No, you don't.
I do. It's right there. I mean, not the sun itself, but, there's light in the sky. No, you don't.
Let it be light.
You say so.
All I had for 3HL bingo card was to tell people to go back and listen to Slay's story at 320. That was
that's on the card?
Something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the bingo card.
I think we have to start avoiding that exit.
It's kind of getting crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
About halfway through your story, I was like, man, I should be writing down some of these lines, but I couldn't take my attention off you. You had a wild day.
That's a good storyteller there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So I talked to Todd Furman today. A little light activity on Edmonton. I don't know what that means to him. What do you think that means to him?
Not the same as light activity to you guys. I think it's safe to say that.
Activity is totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different.
You're looking at baseball, college baseball?
Yeah, I already got it.
What you got?
What I have is.
What you got?
Parsley. Thank you. Zephyr?
Hit it.
Cooked up.
Bring me my money.
Ronald Sylvester Slade diving into some college baseball.
Yeah. So on the
Just
Parsley
real
too.
quick.
Yes.
How did the Parsley fare last night?
I was you right there with me. I was about to no, not about to. This is what I was going to tell y'all. So I had Halliburton 15 or more points. He had 14.
Yeah.
Pascal Siakam, I had 25 or more points. He had 19. SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, had him over 25. He had 38. Halliburton over 4.5 rebounds. He had 10. Miles Turner under 5.5 rebounds. He had 9.
Yeah.
Hartenstein over 6.5. So I got 3 of the 6 in that one, but I missed it by 1. You know what I mean? And then Siakam just killed me. But the other one was I got 4 of the 6.
Yeah.
Dort
4 and 2.
hit 5 threes, and Jalen Williams needed 1 more 3-pointer, and I would have won. So, but this is what I tell people on game 1. Like you don't know. Like game 1 is a filling out thing. That's why I already filled out for.
You already bet Oklahoma City
in this on the game on Sunday. So I got Lou. You want me to go and give you that one? Lou Dort over 1.5 made threes. Isaiah Hartenstein over 6.5 points. And this is what I'm telling y'all. OKC has to make adjustments. Their adjustments need to be need to have a big in the game. They got out rebounded like crazy, like 15 or more. That can't happen. So you got to have your bigs like Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Hartenstein has been having a good game, and they took him out. I think he only played like 17 minutes, but almost had a double-double. I think he had 9 points, 9 rebounds. But I got him going over 6.5 points and over 6 rebounds. So 2 separate bets. Halliburton over 4.5 rebounds. Miles Turner, this time I'm going over 5.5 rebounds. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over 5.5 rebounds. See, you take from game 1 the mishaps that were happening, and then you apply them to game 2 where the counters need to be made. This is how you come up.
I feel really good about it.
And Andrew Nembhard, 10-plus points.
Yeah.
Who was cooking. So,
man, he had a great all-around game.
That's plus 24.80. That's a bankroll. Go get it, y'all. Telling y'all how to go get this money. $50 get you $12.90. Just saying. Put 100 on it, get a little bit more. For today, though, that spills into tomorrow.
Yeah.
For the Parsley. College baseball.
Mm-hmm.
UCLA. I'm taking the money line in game 1 versus the UTSA Roadrunners. The LSU Tigers, after what some are saying smack talk has been given out, I'm taking them money line over West Virginia. LSU money line over West Virginia. Murray State.
Really?
I think y'all have had a hell of a run.
Oh.
Taking Duke minus 2.5.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. They've got some big bats.
I think in game 1, you put them in their place, and in game 2 may be a little different. Coastal Carolina.
Uh-oh. Babs.
At Auburn. I'm going to Auburn money line.
Okay.
WD.
Oh, she was waiting for you.
I
for
like
double
it.
D. Okay.
WDE for double D?
WDE for double D.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee Volunteers at Arkansas. I could have jumped out the money line. I'm done. For my parlay, I'm going to take the Vols plus 1.5. Then I'm going to double back tomorrow and put a straight up bet money line on the Vols. So for my parlay, plus 1.5. So you got the Tigers money line, Duke minus 2.5, LSU Tigers money line, Tennessee Vols plus 1.5, UCLA money line.
There's
the mic like it's hot.
There is the parlay, and he did drop his phone like it's hot. So you're betting a game by itself?
Yeah. Let me address Taylor H in the chat. Absolutely. Taylor says, so it didn't go well. No, Taylor, it didn't go well. But if you, in a collection, go with the last 2 weeks, 3 parlays hit, all 9 legs or more, I would say it's going quite well for Big Slay through this gap right now.
I've been with you,
just saying.
And I've had a good time.
I'm just saying. Taylor, I can't do nothing but throw the information out to you. It's up to you to filter. But for me, it's going great.
Yeah.
And Tony the Tiger's voice.
I mean, you find the guy that wins every single bet?
They are in jail. Because they have something rigged up. That's not happening.
Ask Todd Furman.
Biff stole the book, remember?
Yeah.
Back to the Future?
That's the only time it's going to happen.
Listen, Todd Furman said guys are looking for 54%.
I'm telling you, man.
Win 54%.
If you can do that, you balling.
Yep. What you got?
So, Slay, have you heard the story about the guy who has a 5-leg parlay on championship winners?
Somebody put it in the chat yesterday.
So this guy has a 5-leg parlay for the Dodgers, the Oilers, the Liberty, the Eagles, and the Thunder to win their respective championships. Now, the Dodgers, the Liberty, and the Eagles
already won there.
So he's got the Oilers who are in the Stanley Cup final, game 2 tonight, and the Thunder who are in the NBA Finals. And so yesterday before the game, it's a $13 wager to win $270,761.40. That's plus $2,082,680.
Damn, son.
I can't never get
His cash out last night. His cash out last night before the game, $97,500. He's gonna let it ride.
Whoa!
Hell, you'll let it ride.
No, you gotta take the 97.5
on $13.
No, he still got Edmonton. What if Edmonton wins it before the NBA Finals is over? Imagine what that cash out would be.
It'd be hard to turn down 97.5.
Edmonton's big.
I would not turn down 97. On $13?
I'm gonna let it ride. You gotta let that ride.
This
You gotta
is
see one more
why.
game.
This is why.
You gotta see one more game, Babsy.
Oh.
Scoop, I bet on the WNBA privately.
Why?
Oh, you do?
Why privately? Oh, you got some inside sources?
Maybe. You never know.
Insider betting on the WNBA.
I have it. Wait, I found an updated one.
I can't give
I found an updated cash out. $107,683.97.
Done.
Dog, and Edmonton win tonight. Imagine what it's gonna be.
I understand. We're going
What
to
do
the
you
beach.
think it would be?
And apparently the cash out dropped 16,000. So it was even higher than that before the loss yesterday. So it dropped
he picked
16,000.
Florida. He picked Florida.
No, he picked the Oilers. He picked the Oilers.
Why is it dropping?
The Thunder. The Thunder lost.
Picked the Thunder.
Oh.
He's got the Thunder.
No, I'll let that ride. But Thunder winning the
I mean,
series.
I think the Thunder and Edmonton both win.
I said Thunder in 6.
Yeah.
You're going in 6.
You did.
Take it and run, dude.
Hey, the weekend is here.
Patsy.
Speaking of taking it and running with it, the weekend is here, y'all. Have a safe weekend. We'll reconvene on Monday.
goodness.
We appreciate you guys, including us in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya unless you over there on Old Hickory and Franklin Road. Shout out to my guy Eduardo. Get out of the soccer mom van. Not safe.
That's a hell of a device.